Yo, 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 what's going on, Pump? What's going on, everybody? It's the NuKKle HeDD movie review of the Suicide Squad. We got Cap in the building. We got Lay on his way. Krills is gonna come by. We all gonna talk about it. I don't know if Show gonna show up, but you know how that go. You know how that go. We always on some with Show. So, you know, but we're going to talk about the Suicide Squad. You excited, Cap?
Yeah, this is my first movie review. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to get this going.
I feel you. Yeah, man. And this is a good one, too. I ain't even going to lie. If we're going to compare it to the first one, this is a good one right here. Shit, that, you know, Suicide Squad is on HBO Max and in the movie theaters. You know, so if you ain't see it, there's going to be some spoilers tonight. There's definitely going to be some spoilers tonight. So keep watching to deal with it. That's it. Deal with it. We need the likes, the views, and whatever else there is that does some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a fucking doctor. I don't need this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So, yo, real quick, we're gonna compare it to the first one. Better, worse, equal. What are your opinions on that, Cap?
Straight out the gate, 10 times better than the first one.
I agree with you on that one. I definitely agree with that one. I almost to the point where they should have never made that first one. This should have been the first one.
Yeah, definitely. There was so much shit in the first one that I know you guys reviewed that last week, and I missed that review. But there was so much unnecessariness in that first one that I think bogged it down. But this one was exactly what you thought it was going to be, exactly what it needed to be, and exactly what it should have been.
For real. And it was a fun movie. You know, it was a fun movie to watch, and it was it was fucking better than the first one. I can't say that shit enough. Like, that first one should have been fucking illegal. You know? Seriously. That first one should have been fucking illegal. But yeah, so we're gonna do this shit real quick where I'll sit here and I'll start. You know, because we're gonna hold on, I'm trying to my bad. Yeah, so I liked it just off the fact that it's like, as soon as you start, you get the Amanda Waller that you know I was expecting in the first movie. You know, last week I was saying that she was trying to act old gangster. Everybody was too busy trying to act gangster, and you know it was a fail. And this movie, it was like they weren't trying to act gangster. She was just trying to act like Amanda Waller, and then that worked. You know, that made her actually made her fucking tough. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and then, because you don't need to force it. Like, she was acting tough to the right people, and she was actually kind of humorous when she was acting that way with these people. You know, with the rat hunter, the rat caller, rat catcher. You know, she was, you know, she's like, oh, I'm sorry to bother you. Wake your ass up. Like that, I liked that. She didn't flinch when Idris Elba went to her throat. Fuck your mission. Best line in the movie. Fuck your mission. I'm sorry. Best line in the movie. And, yo, yeah.
Do you have a favorite line that does not involve the F word in it? It seems like anytime there's an effective use of the F word in any movie, that seems to be your favorite line.
Yeah, in My Cousin Vinny, the line, everything he said was bullshit, is one of my favorite lines in that movie. Because I resonate with that. I felt that one. You know, I felt like they took that shit from my soul. But no, yeah, the way he delivered that, fuck your mission, just it was beautiful. But the plane scene was funny. I'm just gonna go after it, man. This was a better Harley Quinn than the other Harley Quinns we've seen.
Yeah.
You know, the accent was there. You know, and the way she spoke was better. It's not like a drastic change from the other Harley Quinns, but it was those tweaks and polishes that she made that I was like, I like this one. I like the other ones, but this is the one that I know. And they gave her outfit. They gave her one of her outfits. What's going on, Clips? La Flaca, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I got to give it to Harley Quinn on that one. She did her thing on that. And it didn't overemphasize her, you know? They gave plenty of time for everybody else.
Yeah, that's true.
They even redeemed Captain Stars and Stripes for me.
Rick Flag?
Yeah, Rick Flag. That's what I call him. Because in that first fucking movie, the first clone of this fucking movie, The Mistake, shit, I didn't know his name, so I called him Captain Stars and Stripes because, you know, that motherfucker was in some other shit. But they redeemed him for me. We'll talk about Peacekeeper. Peacekeeper was aight. You know, he was funny. There was parts of him in there that was funny. But, you know, there's two things. Idris Elba's acting phenomenal in this movie. Phenomenal. And that fucking suit, I want that shit. Every inch of that suit was a gun, bro. Or a weapon. That was crazy.
That's his thing. He literally could turn anything into a weapon. So all of his shit on his suit turns into guns.
Yo, for real. I like Clips saying his favorite line in the movie is me smart King Shark. Where he's like, I read, me smart. I like, he's like, I wear disguise. What? Being a mustache. And I was like, if it worked, we would have had to kill you because we would have been like, what is this big shark-shaped thing with a mustache coming after us? And he just turned around and he goes, fuck! And he gets so mad and shit. King Shark, yeah, he stole the show on this one. He stole the show on this one. That was dope. I enjoyed this one. It's definitely worth a watch. You know, I'll elaborate more later on, but Cap, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, my thoughts are simple, man. This movie had everything that the first one should have had. It had deaths in it from characters. The rated R setting was perfectly used. It wasn't overdone. It was gratuitous, but not in a way that was like overbearing, but in a way that either used the death to be funny or used the moment to be like, oh shit. The writing was good. The storyline was better. The acting was good. Like you said before, Harley Quinn, I think, was a more fleshed out character. Little pops of her being crazy, like when they're interviewing or when they're interrogating the Thinker, she's just in the background like, and I'm walking around. Shit like that.
If you sneeze without covering your mouth, we're going to kill you.
Where, like you said, Rick Flag, 10 times better in this movie. He felt more natural. King Shark, one of the best. Polka Dot Man stole the show. Ratcatcher 2 surprisingly had emotional weight to her with her arc and her story, and actually brought some like genuine emotion to the piece. Bloodshot was cool. Everybody at the beginning, where you're like, this is funny because Savant. This is hilarious because just by watching one trailer and watching the DC fandom, the way this movie went is the only way it could have went, and is exactly what I was expecting to happen. Although the one thing I will say is I didn't expect it to be the same mission. I thought they would have tried one, failed, and then came back and tried again. But they put little clever twists like that throughout the whole film, where you have it's the same mission and everybody on Team A gets murked. Then you have Bloodshot, where you're like, oh, this is just gonna be a rehash, like with Will Smith and his daughter from the first one, and immediately they're like, nope. These motherfuckers don't even like each other. You don't give a shit. Like,
yo, that was fucking hilarious. Fuck you. It's like 15 minutes of just fuck you.
It's like, yo, you did this all for a watch so you could watch TV? Like, all that shit was good. The one thing, like I've seen other people say that the Harley Quinn thing felt a little bit forced, the whole storyline with her and the president. But I actually think that was one of the biggest swerves, where you think Harley Quinn's gonna go one way, and then she immediately comes back, shoots him. I was like, nah, fuck that. I've learned my lesson. Every asshole now dies if you cross me.
Word. And you know, not for nothing, I was actually happy that there was, even though you don't see it, I was happy there was a sex scene for Harley Quinn, because they, like, 3 movies already, everybody's trying to fuck her. At least somebody, you know, they did it. Let's get it out the way. Beautiful. Now we know what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I enjoyed that part. And damn, you said something that made me think, and I kind of forgot it with the shit.
Was it about Ratcatcher? Was it about the beach thing?
I don't know. We'll fucking get back to that one. But yo, the Weasel, man, the Weasel is
dude, that end shit where he got up and ran off was the most nightmare fuel shit I've seen in like the last 10 years, man. That was scarier than what do you call it from It? The fucking clown.
Yeah,
It.
shit. I don't know why I want to call him Wally West.
Pennywise.
There you go. I knew it was something that had letters in it. Yo, the detachable kid. The
TDK.
dumbest shit in the world. Like, it was hilarious, but it was dumb.
But see, here's the thing. Like, this is the thing I love about this movie. You get one little quick snippet of, oh, what's your name? TDK. It's just letters? Like, all names are letters. And you automatically get the sense of he knows how ridiculous he is because he's only using the 3 letters from, it stands for the detachable kid. So he knows that his power is stupid. Then you think, oh, he's going to do something grand. His arms pop off. And he's just playing with he's completely ineffective to everybody else. And then the best part, you get the this is what I'm saying, you get the writing and the comedy and everything, and you actually feel bad for him, and you feel bad for laughing. They're shooting his arms, and Nathan Fillion is on the ground, just screaming.
That was
because
hilarious.
He's getting shot, but he's not getting shot.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. And, one part that I really liked was they're on the plane going to the island, and the Saturday Night Live dude, what was his character? Yeah, what was his character's name?
Blackguard.
When he was like, this is a fucking werewolf? This is a werewolf? You put me next to a fucking werewolf? And then immediately after that, he's like, no, he killed 23 kids as a weasel. Don't worry about it. Everybody, let's jump out the plane. Yeah, let's jump out the plane. And they're like, fuck, did anybody check to see if the weasel could fucking swim? And O'Malley Waller's just like, you motherfuckers. I wanted to know what the purpose of the weasel was. Like, what would have been his special skill to help them out?
Then, all right, what would have been his special skill? You a soldier, you going on the beach to defend your thing. That monstrosity comes running at you like he does with his arms down, shaking like the people, like the tethers from Us. You're not gonna be like, oh shit, and try to run.
I mean,
he's scarier than King Shark.
He was definitely fucking uglier than King Shark. What's going on, Krills? You got Krills in the building, ladies and gentlemen, with his Starbucks, his mood light, his glasses, his fucking mic in the building, his camera just so stretched, everything. What's going on, bro?
Before I start on the topic, first of all, what's up, Vic? What's up, Vic? What's up, guys? What's up, everybody?
What's up, man?
I just came from outside, fellas, and it's freaking crazy out there. Sorry to change the subject. Just for 5 seconds, like, it is insane.
Raining like a motherfucker, right?
Dude, I thought I was gonna get struck by lightning. My hair was standing. It was insane, and that was. I'm sharing this to tell you guys, I missed my opportunity to become Flash, and I'm highly upset. So that was it.
I'm disappointed in your ass.
I know you should be.
As a comic book nerd, unless you have other chemicals, you'd have just been struck by lightning.
What do you think the Starbucks is?
Damn it.
What do you think the Starbucks is?
I would have been blown up to pieces.
You'd been Starbucks kid.
You'd have been detachable, man, but they wouldn't have been able to put you back.
Detachable forever, man.
Word.
So yeah, man, what's up, guys? What you was talking about?
We was giving our takes on it, what we enjoyed and all that, going into some of the characters. If you want to, just jump in here real quick and.
Oh no, I don't want to interrupt. No. I'll be behind you guys. I'll be back.
Go ahead, man. Tonight is your night, bro.
Share something with you guys, with everybody.
Go ahead. We shooting at the cuff.
I watched the movie again, so instead of my power nap, I saw the movie. Harley Quinn did a phenomenal job, bro.
Yeah,
she killed it in terms of she brought that feeling back, that little crush I had for her when I was a little kid, when I was younger. Even when she said certain words, when she said, "Oh, hey, Boomer," I said, that was what I loved about her. With the "Hey, Mr. J," so by her saying "Hey, Boomer," I don't know, it touched my heart.
Oh yeah,
and I appreciate it. She wasn't sexified. She wasn't a sex symbol. She was Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
and I liked it. Yo, she did a great job acting that out, man. I don't know what's her name is. What's that?
Margaret Robbie. Margaret.
Yeah,
Margaret.
Yeah,
Margaret Robbie.
Yo, I wish I can see her in person for how with Harley Quinn.
No, yeah, movie. And which is crazy because in the first one, they overly sexified her, to use a Cruz word. And in my head, I was like, Harley Quinn, even though is desirable. Poison Ivy was the character that everybody wanted.
She was the sex symbol. She was the Beyonce.
Her and Catwoman. Yeah, but Catwoman was mostly Batman. But for everybody else, I figured it would be like Poison Ivy or Catwoman. Harley Quinn was just the batshit crazy one that everyone loved.
Harley Quinn is the Miley Cyrus. Yeah. Out of all of them, you know what I mean? She's the wild one.
Word.
Crazy. But it was cool.
Making a mixtape about the Joker and shit. Yo, we was just talking about the Weasel.
I like the Weasel.
Yeah, Cat.
Krill.
Yeah.
So I was talking to Toads about this. Tell me that shit at the end when he came back to life and ran off into the thing. Tell me that wouldn't give you nightmares.
Fuck yeah. If I come across my backyard and I see that thing running across, bro, I'm catching a heart attack. or my shotgun. Either or is gonna happen.
Yeah, but not for nothing. After a while, if you recorded that shit and you play it back, you gotta laugh at the way that shit runs. That shit runs like a fucking like an idiot.
That's with the epic introduction when he was walking with the other squads.
Yeah,
just his bop alone was hilarious, yo.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. And then he's licking the window like.
I did feel bad when he drowned. I ain't gonna lie, because before he drowned, he hit a belly flop. That was a hard flop. He literally smacked into the water. Yeah, so that's one. I did and on top of that, he drowned.
Yo, Savant swims slow as shit. Savant was like fucking 10 feet away from him and got to him after he drowned for 20 minutes. Like, damn, man, how slow you swim and shit.
Yo, I'll tell you right now, that is probably the one death scene I've never laughed so hard at anybody dying before. It's watching him trying to swim.
Yo, for real.
And people just staring at the camera, just watching them. Just watching, and you hear them in the back, the off screen.
Yo, my favorite part, Rick Flag just looking at him and shit, am I gonna dive in? Am I gonna get him? Is anybody gonna get him?
Yeah,
no,
right?
I guess not.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll take one for the team.
Yo, speaking of Rick Flag, it felt like his character if we're gonna include the first one, from the first one to this one, has been around these criminals so long to know that they're fucking complete idiots. To know that he's like, all right, yo, I can't. Who I was, like this fucking Stars and Stripes, Captain Stars and Stripes has to die, and I just gotta go with whatever the fuck I got, because I got a fucking weasel and a shark here, and I don't know what the fuck any of them are thinking right now, but I can't.
Good, Cliff.
Yeah,
My fault.
no. When all right, I just wanted to get this out there. When Savant, Omega Red looking motherfucker.
Oh, that's his name, Savant.
Made it to the
Red, that's a good one.
where he made it to the beach and he's looking over that little sand dune. I so badly wanted to just see him get sniped. I just wanted to see him get sniped.
Yeah.
Just poof, like, oh shit, they for real. They for real in this one. Yeah, yo, that weasel was ugly as fuck, Mimi. That was.
Dude, Blackguard gets shotgunned in the face.
No, I think they blew up his thing. The bomb inside his face.
Yeah, Savant got blown up because he tried to leave and he wouldn't turn around.
No, and Blackguard got blown up, I think, also because they
No. So Blackguard got shot in the face with the shotgun from the opposing army.
Okay.
Because he was like, he betrayed
a
him.
deal with them.
He's like, yo, I brought everybody with me.
Yeah, we had a deal, remember?
Yeah, no, yeah, that's true.
And then they still shot him. His whole face off.
That was a bad plan. Like, what, did he expect to make it past that beach? Because if he would have did that shit to me, I'd have shot him. If he was,
yeah. I would have been shot.
Word. Yo, Krills, real quick, we had to compare it to the first one. Do you think it's better, the same, or worse than the first one?
100% better. And this is coming from somebody that hasn't seen the first one.
He's seen like what, 7 minutes of the first one.
Like 35% of that movie, and off rip, I can tell you that movie was horrible. Yeah. I couldn't. I kept falling asleep trying to watch it. I was trying to watch it for last week's review, and I couldn't. Cap, I couldn't. I kept dozing off, and I just quit. Yeah. It was trash enough that I couldn't even do a review on it.
It was garbage.
I couldn't. But this one was a different story. I enjoyed this one. I was up for this. I saw it twice today, so it was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I liked it.
How did you guys think of Peacekeeper? That's
I loved Peacekeeper, bro. To be honest with you, I think John Cena did a good job, according from his standards. At least compared to his other movies, I think this one was the best one. And it's not much to say because he didn't have like a huge role in it. His script was limited, I believe. Yeah. Well, yeah, he did have some lines, but not that. He wasn't the lead role, so I think he did good. He did good.
Yo, Peacemaker, he did
Peacemaker
phenomenal.
Or Keeper?
Yeah.
A Peacekeeper.
All right.
No,
Peacekeeper? Okay.
Yeah, Peacekeeper, I think it is.
Because me, I'll give him a nickname, Piece of Shit.
We can look it up.
That's just that's part of my wrestling. Yeah, that's my wrestling podcast. We'll review this over the wrestling podcast. Nah.
It's Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. That makes more sense.
But yo, he did phenomenal. He didn't, as ridiculous as his costume was, he didn't even look ridiculous in it.
Yo, that made the most perfect sense. I feel you. I thought the same thing. I was like, ew. Like this costume was like white pants. Like really? Like preppy, golfy look. But he played it well. He did a good job with it.
You put a brolic guy in anything and it looks right.
Yeah, I mean, that helps. The helmet was.
On top of that, he plays the idiot douchebag so well. Yeah. You can't help but to be like, yo, I hate this dude, but he kind of has a point.
I'll tell you one thing, though. I was very happy to hear that he would eat an entire island or beach full of dicks.
There was mad penises in that movie.
Yo, this was like a
lot of penis references as well.
Yeah.
This was the bag of penis. What was the other one?
The actual guy butt naked getting shot with his shit slinging around.
Yes, I noticed that the second time around when I saw it.
They zoomed in on Cena's crotch when he came out with the tighty whities.
if that was authentic, yo, I'm proud of you, Cena. My man packing.
I don't know if you noticed this, but Weasel was also nude.
Yes, he was nude. I noticed that too when he fell. That scene when he was falling and when he was like in the water floating when it was rescuing him. I noticed that as well.
Oh
it's
shit!
Just, there was a lot of penises out there. Harley Quinn mentioning the dude's penis. Like, rest in peace to that monster between your legs. I said, yo, there's a lot of penis references in this movie.
This was like Spartacus season 2.
Yeah. You know? there was another one. I can't remember right now, but there was another penis reference.
Yeah.
A lot of cocks in this movie.
Yeah, there were. Oh, the 69.
69.
When she was getting tasered. He's like, how many people did you bring on the beach? 69. How the fuck did you get 69 people? Oh, you fucking with me.
Yeah, I was laughing off rip. I was like, damn, these foreigners.
Yo, for real. See, now the ladies in the chat are like, they gotta rewatch this movie now. They gotta inspect this movie.
Man, penis. I ain't catch that? Well, I ain't catch it the first time. I caught Cena's the first time. I said, yo,
it's fucking hard not to see it.
Immediately, he was on scene. I say, yo, what? Damn, bro. My man representing out here for the team. Jesus.
Yo, for real. Speaking of penises, King Shark. He stole the fucking show. You like my little segue there?
Oh, King Shark was the truth.
Yo, I said this earlier, but that mustache costume, yo, that was the smartest thing I've ever heard anybody said. Fake mustache. That's how I'm gonna get into the club. Shit.
I thought he was gonna come out with some Mario like Italian mustache like on the side that twirl up, but he came out with that. I was like, that's good enough. I like King Shark though.
Word. We're not gonna review.
Fly did a good job.
No, he did. Sorry, Chris. Flips. We're not gonna review Candyman anytime soon. We're gonna do some old school stuff tomorrow. We'll talk about that. What up, late? We'll talk about that later on in the podcast. Yeah, you guys can go. Yo,
I see you. That's why.
Like the camera comes in at fucking like 12K, bro. Like, what the fuck? Yo, Lay, you coming in here with a red cam, bro?
Oh man. Yo, but that movie was awesome, man. Cap, I really enjoyed it, man. I really did. I'll watch it again.
Yeah, this movie did the one thing that the first one was afraid to do, and that was kill off characters.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
Almost all of them.
All right, since you guys seen the first one, I have a question for you guys. I don't know if this related to the second one, but did the girl, the owner, what's her name?
Amanda Waller?
Yeah, Waller. Did she have beef with Harley Quinn in the first one? So, like, was there any tension there?
Sweet too, what's going on?
Because the Joker showed up at the end and took Harley away. And then when she was trying to detonate the bomb, Rick Flag stopped her from killing her.
Okay. All right, cool. Because I noticed in the second one, Harley Quinn and them, Weasel, that was the diversion. So in my head, if you sent them out in a real suicide mission, like that was just to distract them from the other real Suicide Squad to go to the beach, why she wanted Harley Quinn there? And I questioned that. I just didn't know.
Dude, I questioned why did you put Rick Flag on that suicide run? Like, he's supposed to be your boy.
Copy. All right. I knew that was something funny, which translated in the movie because she was just a funny character, you know?
If you add the dynamic that she knew that SNL double crossed them and she still put those guys there, then that's a crazy dynamic to have. I didn't put two and two together there. Yeah, but I just assumed that no one knew what was going on. But Amanda Waller knows some shit, so.
Something we haven't talked about yet. What did you guys think of Starro, the Conqueror?
I was on a huge ass. They're gonna really fight a huge ass starfish.
You know Justice League fought him in the comics, man.
Absolutely.
I mean, my man. First of all, look at the way the movie started.
Los was good. Los.
Do yourself a favor. Look at the way the movie started.
Phenomenal.
All right, so think about how ridiculous it started. John Cena was talking about eating a whole beach of dicks.
He should though. He should.
That's for tomorrow.
Yes, yes.
Now you're crossing it over.
No.
Right? You're crossing it over. That's for tomorrow.
Yo, we're into podcasting.
From the music, everything was absolutely absurd, and it's exactly what when you read the comic, it's exactly the same thing. It's so absurd and bloody and wrong, but it's so right in so many ways.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys peeped this because I know. I mean, maybe Leia, you probably read it or saw it, but Rick Flag putting on that yellow shirt, that's exactly what he wears in the comics.
All the time, yeah.
So
that's
they
like
found a way to sneakily pay homage to all these characters and not be afraid to do it.
He definitely evolved from the first one where he was Captain Stars and Stripes.
Yeah. And the whole you put Superman in the ICU with a kryptonite bullet. That's literally the first time you see Bloodsport. The very first time you see him, that's his claim to fame.
Yeah,
but they did him way more justice in this. They did him way more justice in this. He was literally my favorite character because his arc was better to me than anybody else's in a sense.
No, it's true.
Except that rat girl. She was weird, but I liked it.
Oh yeah, she was dope. Yo, I said awesome. This earlier, but the best line in the movie was "Fuck your mission."
Yeah.
Best line in the movie.
Yeah. And it's funny, you see Peacemaker's turn, and he's exactly like that in the comic book. He's like so obsessed with literally serving his country that he any common sense goes out the window with him.
Yeah. I'll kill any amount of women and children to keep the peace.
I was like, what? I mean, the funny thing is, he said about Bloodsport, oh, you kill men for money. He goes, you understand that line you just said a couple of seconds about killing any man, woman, or child? You understand what you just said, son? I'm getting paid to kill these assholes. You're killing anybody just for the fuck of it. And he goes, I think that's your reason you give it, liberty. That's the reason you give to kill. You just like doing that shit.
Yeah.
You sick fuck.
Word. And love how he goes, I use smaller bullets, and he got the police academy gun.
Like, yeah, the Tackleberry gun.
Yeah.
They're like, can you get a bigger gun, bro?
Motherfucker shooting 50 cows out his fucking handgun and shit.
He's lucky Harley Quinn wasn't there when he said he'll kill kids.
Yeah, she should have
shot him. Like she shot the other guy.
Yeah. I mean,
that was a big.
It was funny because I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit caught me off guard. I was like, oh, I didn't see this shit happening at all. Like,
Harley Quinn is
not gonna
off
be
guard.
You
should be expecting everything from that woman.
For real.
Yeah, I was like, he's definitely not gonna be in part 2. 3, correction.
Well, it should be part 2, yeah, because that first one.
Because I fucked that other one.
Yeah, that first one has been erased from history.
It's funny because Bloodsport was a better Deadshot than Deadshot was.
Yo. That ass.
Whenever their goal
I didn't
was.
like the way he ran. His running was funny to me.
Hey, listen,
Was that Idris?
As long as he doesn't run like the Flash, I got no problem with him. He doesn't do good.
Yo, but for real.
Whatever that is. It's like he's about to do but he just can't quite get it.
What other guy are you talking about, Mimi? She said the second the other guy started talking shit, I knew.
Is it Peacemaker? You got a Polka Dot was saying that. King Shark, I'm always a fan of. I was like, that is definitely Stallone's voice.
But it could be SNL she talking about.
Stars and Stripes?
No. Black boy. Peach Davis?
Blackguard.
There you go.
Blackguard, yeah, the guy that betrayed him.
Oh, the president. You knew Harley was gonna shoot him the minute he started talking about killing everybody?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know Harley, yeah.
Oh.
But I was proud of him. He got to beat.
Yeah, you were asking me when they were in that strip club. You were asking me who that woman was in front of the center?
That was Katana.
No. That's the lady who plays Mantis in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I knew she looked familiar. All these people look familiar to me.
Did you see when they passed by the women's section?
Yeah,
like
with
the women's prison when they were getting the rat girl.
Yes.
You saw, and I forgot the girl's name, but she had like different patches of colors.
Yes.
I really forgot her name. There you go.
What's her name? Kaleidoscope.
Oh yeah, her.
When I saw her, I was like, oh shit, that's a nice little.
Who was that? Who was that?
She's a very obscure character.
Yeah. Okay.
And she would be all Suicide Squad kind of. She'd be one of those, like if they do a comic book, she'd be the first one to die.
She looked like a Fortnite skin.
Yeah.
You'll probably see it or something like that, and that's the name of it.
Yeah.
James Gunn, the guy when I forget who they were getting. They were getting Polka Dot Man.
Mm-hmm.
The people that were making fun of him.
Calendar Man and the other guy. Yeah.
He was Calendar Man. I didn't peep that until the end.
The second time I saw that.
Behind him, I forget his name, but he's such a weird character that he literally has playing cards in his skin that he just peels his skin and then throws fucking playing cards.
Is that tattoo that he gets the thing inked on him when it's a tattoo and he can use it as weapons?
No, that I think that was what's his name in the first movie, Common. This was some other character that I've never heard of before.
Yeah, like scraping the bottom of the barrel with all due respect, but James Gunn knows how to do that shit.
Didn't they have tattoo in Elektra?
It's a different character.
One. Different one. Like they had tattoo in Arrow, in the Arrow show. We started pinning off the cards and throwing it. Yeah. That was like season 4 where nobody cared anymore.
Yeah, after a certain time, I was like, you know what? Kiss my ass. Joe P, what's going on?
Oh, my man Joe Pizzle.
He goes, Joe P said, I joined late, but I just wanted to say that this is hands down the best podcast on YouTube. I'll fight anyone over this. Yo, dead ass, Joe P. Dead ass, this is for you.
Throw some kisses his way.
Yeah, and you know, in this podcast, we're the only podcast that has the facts. And you know, when you fact check Joe P, he's 100% correct. Those are straight facts that he's spitting.
100%, yeah.
Word.
No, the movie was entertaining front to back. Amanda Waller felt more batshit crazy this time than last time.
Yeah. She felt like Amanda Waller.
She was fucking gone, bro.
Oh yeah. You remember last week when I reviewed the first one, I was saying that she was trying to act too gangster. You know, she was over. Like this one was perfect. This one was perfect. She knew when to act gangster and when to act not gangster. You know, like when to blend it.
Like I was dying when it said Weasel's dead. I started dying. I was like, of course Weasel's gonna die first. And then when they shot Pete Davis in the face, that was one of the happiest moments of the whole movie. He is annoying. I was like, right in the face. There it is. That shit was awesome.
It's funny when they thought Weasel was a werewolf.
Yeah, no, he thought.
He could have put on
him and Harley. He was losing his shit. He goes, he's a weasel. Hey, no. He is dangerous. He's killed many children. I go, yo, what's with killing kids?
God, I love fucking Harley.
Yeah.
I love Harley, son. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but my guy was definitely Bloodsport, man. I fuck with him.
He's super, bro.
Yo, he had so much shit, so much gear. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah,
everything was something. It was awesome.
Yeah. Every inch of that movie. Awesome. Every inch of that suit was a fucking gun or an attachment to a gun. Yeah. He pulled out a pea shooter and made a fucking nuke when he was done.
That's nanotechnology for your ass.
Word.
His helmet was dope too.
Starts eat your heart out.
Yo, if he was in Endgame, like we would have made another tier for Endgame being the best
correct.
movie.
Absolutely.
Shit.
Yeah, I got a question for you guys. So, well, I know Krills didn't see the first one, but for everybody who did, how does this story, the actual story of the movie of this one, stack up for you and compares to the first Suicide Squad?
It's funny because it has kind of like the same feeling, but then it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at the movies, in a sense, they're kind of the same, which they go find the Suicide Squad, right? But then this one, they kind of give you that bullshit Suicide Squad first, then there's the back one. But then the whole story is when they murder that lady's family, and it winds up that she's helping Flag. I'm just like, all right, this how did she come? This how did she come? You just murdered my family. It's like, I know it's awkward right now, but we can do other stuff now. I felt there was a better story, especially with the characters you had. and the level of actors you had. I feel like the actors were better, the new ones that were introduced.
Word. Yeah, I dig that one. I would say the story wise, I think this one actually made more sense when you're putting a bunch of criminals to go save the world. You know, and especially when you have them that you can just kill. You know, Captain Boomerang, he's a dick, and all the other shit, kill his ass off. The Weasel was comedy, kill his ass off. The best part is you have two tough guys in fucking Bloodsport and Peacemaker, killing everyone in the fucking camp, in the rebel camp.
So fucked up.
And then the girl goes, "How come my people didn't tell me you was here?" And they're like, I ain't see nobody. You saw somebody? I ain't see nobody. Nah, you see people? I ain't see. No, ain't nobody. We ain't see nobody. They might have went to the store. Did you want something? Because we could. I think I saw them when we came. You want something? you chips? Yo, guys, get us some chips. You want Coke? Yeah, that was hilarious to me.
I gotta go to the bathroom. Yeah. I'll be back.
And then right after that, she's like, "Well, fuck it. We'll help you out."
Like, yo, they just murdered your family, and all of a sudden you're like, that's okay. There's more. There's more of them.
They knew what they signed up for.
That was the one part of the movie I didn't like. I didn't like that part of the movie because it made no sense. She just said that the new president murdered her whole family.
Yep.
Now this team murdered her whole new family. And she's like, well, I'll make a deal with the devil. Like, what devil? They just did the same shit the other boy did. You should be just as mad.
I don't understand how no one heard anything. Yeah. There was a whole watchtower that fell, people on fire, screaming. Some dude got electrocuted. They were all next to each other in different huts. Like, what was going on? Like, their awareness sucks.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you're gonna fight a war, you have to be better.
When they opened up the tent, everybody still didn't know what was going on. It was like, you guys, a watchtower just fell right next to you guys. How you not hear that?
It was like the video games. They didn't load up until they got on screen. That's what it was.
It was like a little I understood it.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, don't insult my intelligence, please.
There was one part where they just fucking burned the guys. No, they killed the first guy with the swords, and then just walked up to three people and started beating the shit out of them. Like, they were right next to the dudes you just chopped their throat off.
Next to each other in the same hut.
It was like, what's good, my G? Yo, did you just kill my boy? But
that scene was cool though.
Yeah.
Like when they were doing the whole, like the dart and the little dart and the other thing, that kind of like. That I get it, because, you can't hear that kind of shit. But when this nigga takes out even that big-ass cannon with a silencer, I was like, yo, you're a silencer, you're going to hear it. The silencers really don't work that well. No, I heard something.
Especially after he blows up.
Well, that one, I was like, no one heard that? And Rick Flag and the chick were just having tears like, especially a soldier would recognize, yo, something's wrong.
Word.
It's definitely wrong here.
Yeah, that was a Captain Stars and Strike moment for him.
Yeah, it was.
How did you guys feel about the subplot of this movie where Harley Quinn tried to figure out what this guy meant with the staff? And she spent this whole time trying to figure out what she's supposed to do with the staff.
Harley Quinn-ish.
Yeah. So I think that was like what they call one of those red herrings or MacGuffins. They put it in there just for a little bit of intrigue, but everybody knew like it ultimately didn't mean anything. But Harley Quinn's so messed up in the head that she took that and ran with it in a different direction that she was supposed to.
Quite literally. Oh, yo, Lay, you wasn't here for this, but how do you like this Harley Quinn, this version of Harley Quinn compared to the first movie's Harley Quinn, or the Birds of Prey? Emancipation in Puerto Rico.
This Harley had a good, a better, how do I say it? Better balance of the way Harley is now in the comics. You know what I mean? Kind of like that same feeling. Like if you're reading comics now and then you see this movie, you go, yeah, that's pretty much Harley now. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I liked it. You know what I'm saying? Like I like Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like I think she does an amazing job. But like she gives. I feel like. In the 3 albums she had, she gave 3 different versions of Harley in a sense, kind of. Like none of them were exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? So I was a fan. I was a bigger fan of this one than Suicide Squad and that other shit show she was in.
The annexation of Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's you.
I like that one.
Yeah. You know what it is, man. When you know the characters, especially my thing is Orphan. Orphan was it was pissing me off the most because they made her fucking like a sneak thief or pickpocket.
Yeah, pickpocket.
If you know anything about Orphan, she's the daughter of Lady Shiva, the best fighter in all of DC. She has trained Batman, Tim Drake, countless, and she's the daughter of her and Richard Dragon, another great martial artist, a fighter. And you make her a fucking like a pickpocket? You could have named her anything else. Anything else. But one of the strongest females in all of comics, by the way. Badass. You make her a fucking pickpocket. I'll give you this one. You got the ethnicity correct. She is Asian. But everything else you threw out the fucking window. He goes, nah, fuck all that. She can't be respectable. None of that shit here.
Well, if you make an Asian a good fighter, that's racist.
No, it's not. Not in the comics. It's literally accurate.
Yeah, right. It's part of their culture.
Yeah. Mostly Japan, but
I hear you. I personally think that this is the best version of Harley Quinn because it reminds me more of the cartoon. Like her accent was better. Like it was more polished.
The Batman animated series,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
And also her outfit was
black
more
and red
Harley
theme.
Quinn. Yeah.
Yes, sir. 100% on board.
She even had the tattoo that represented the cards. With the heart, the diamond, the spades.
She was more jester in this one. Like,
yes,
I liked it.
There it is.
I loved it, man. It gave me those chills, man. And she looks like Harley, so it's like she's so perfect for that role. It's not even funny, like how Spider-Man with Tom is with Spider-Man and
Professor X.
What's his name? Yeah, Professor X and Aquaman, Manure. What's his name?
You got it right the first time. That's the funny part.
Jason
Momoa.
Oh, I did? Momoa?
Yeah.
Yeah, Momoa.
Yeah. Like I think he's perfect for Aquaman. At least that look. I think
the new version of Aquaman that came out with, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They made him look more like a man.
Perfect for that role, man.
No, but if they changed his look to not be in the movie, that would have been awesome also.
Yeah.
That's just that's just me.
Didn't Aquaman have blonde hair before?
Yes.
Like short?
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
yes.
He had like
Okay,
this.
I remember
like
that.
this executive haircut.
He kind of looked like John Cena.
You're fired here.
Ocean Master looks more like the original Aquaman.
Who what?
Yeah, he actually does. Yeah, that's the funny part. Ocean Master does look. Yeah, he does.
Mimi, I'm in love with Harley since I was like a young teenager. I'm in love with Harley. And before Harley was like sexified or like when she was in this jester outfit, like I never saw her face, and I was like just her voice. Whoever played her voice, good job.
Word.
That's Tara Strong.
I was in love with her character.
Bro?
Tara Strong.
Oh,
but she kind of looks like Harley too, by the way. If you see a picture, you go, I see Harley.
I got turned off with the other Harley in Suicide Squad with the booty shorts. I did with the bat. I did that. Like, it was cool. They gave her the hammer. That was okay.
The mallet.
Yeah, but with the pink, I was like, the girl, I don't know. I didn't like it. I did not like her.
So just for my own clarification, maybe for Krill's clarification also, does she have like, I don't want to say like super strength, but she has more strength than most people? Like what, does she have any special powers besides just being batshit crazy?
She's a skilled fighter, but that's probably it.
So no, they actually did a retcon.
No, yeah.
And her parents did some shit to her. So she does have more strength, speed, and stamina and all that shit than normal people. But that's something that the writers like never bring up.
Okay.
Okay. Because there were some scenes in that movie. I was like, wow, is she strong?
This version, the movie version probably doesn't. She's just really good.
The part when she was handcuffed, hanging, and she lifted the dude with her legs to choke him out, break his neck. I was like, whoa, okay, Harley. Okay.
Harley watched GoldenEye. That's what it happened.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Inspired by GoldenEye. by that villain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So Mimi said in the comics, Poison Ivy injected her. Comics, cartoon, which one of those? You guys know what she's referring to?
She injected her with some
to make her have certain abilities.
I know she injected her with. I know in the cartoon she injected her with an antidote for toxic waste, so that way she can live in the same shit that Poison Ivy lives in. Because Poison Ivy's house was in
to all the shit that
so she won't be poisoned and stuff like that.
I mean, I may have missed that one. You know what I'm saying? But
no, it was early in the first season. I just finished rewatching it. But yeah, you think that they'll ever bring in Poison Ivy for one of these Harley Quinn movies?
I mean, the way the relationship has been working for a couple of years now. It would make sense.
You think Harley Quinn is going to be the new DC phenomenon?
No. You can hope, but no.
So you wouldn't build the DC universe around her?
Have you seen Birds of Prey?
I liked it.
And that shit bombed.
Yo,
give her a good director.
I understand you liked it. But like, if you get somebody like James Gunn or Tiki Waititi, who funny, he was in this movie too.
Yeah.
The dude who directed Thor, he was in this movie. He was Rat Girl's father.
Really?
The rat catcher? He was a father. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like when you see them on top of the building, you get a good look at him.
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh shit, I didn't notice that.
Him and James Gunn are man cool, so he's like, you put him in. But if you get a director like that, or James Gunn, or somebody's a little out there, you could possibly build something around her. You know what I mean? Because at this point in the comics, she's an anti-hero. She's even at one point she was like Batman's sidekick for a minute.
Yeah, she was like the Robin for a little bit.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, call me Robin." He was like, "No, I'm not calling you that. You're Harley Quinn." He goes, "Come on, Robin Quinn, come on." No.
What's Harley Quinn's name? Harleen Quinzel, right?
She
has a middle name.
I would have called her Quincephalus.
What's her middle name? Am I crazy? She starts with an F. Friend.
No idea. But Vin, you're one of the viewers that brought up Poison Ivy giving Harley that enhanced super shit. I just looked it up. That she's correct. That's where she got it from.
2 points for Mimi.
Yo, I
completely skipped that.
I'm sorry, I just looked it up. Her name is only Harleen Quinzel. There's no middle. Okay. Yeah, there's no middle name on the.
Nice.
Yeah, I would be remiss if we went this whole podcast, this whole review, without bringing up my personal favorite, Polka Dot Man.
Oh yeah.
It was dope.
This dude saw his mother, and she was playing every single version of the characters in that scene.
That shit freaked me out for a second. I was like, oh.
Yo.
I was like, yo, that Bloodsport uniform is not flattering at all.
Oh, no. But, yo.
The Peacemaker was my favorite. I was like.
The best line the Polka Dot Man did was when the rat catcher looks at him and goes, "I thought you were crazy." He goes, "I am." Awesome. That's not crazy to me. Like that sounds like a normal conversation. I wish I could have a conversation like that, killing women and children.
My favorite line is when he just, "I'm a superhero."
Wow, the fucking starfish.
Started saying, "I'm a fucking super."
Yo, I don't know if you guys felt the same way. I was super pissed when he fucking died.
Yeah, me too.
I
really started to like the dude. I really started to like him.
I had a little awe moment. Like, really?
He could have killed the starfish by himself.
100%.
Yeah.
That's some strong polka dots to say that shit. He was those flat dipping dots he was throwing. Yo, cutting through everything.
That's crazy. And he said it's an intergalactic disease or
interdimensional disease.
So for the movie, that's what it is. In the comics, he literally has their gadgets that he's made that he can use he can set them to do various different things. So he can use them as a teleporter. He can use them as a projectile weapon. He can use them as a floating disc. Like whatever he needs them to be, he can augment them. That's what he actually does.
That'd have been dope. Give him some of that. You know what I'm saying? other than just like hot magma polka dots. My bad, girls.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I was gonna say King Shark needed a bigger role. I felt.
Yeah.
They could have gave him a more epic role or scene or moment. I thought his moment was coming up when Bloodsport was like, "Oh, num like to the Starro."
Yeah.
And he was running. I was like, "Oh, he's gonna go in, like take an arm off." He was just hanging. I was like, he bit him, but it's like
his moment was when he landed off of the building and they were shooting him, and he gets up and just goes crazy.
That was
All he did was eat the guy's head off. Like, it would have been dope if he would have just went ballistic and started killing everybody.
One too, yes, they missed it with that one too. They whiffed on both. I feel like,
yes,
but
they could have used them more.
He did get that scene where he ripped the dude in half.
And with the lightning.
Yeah,
that was fucking awesome.
That was awesome. I wish they would have capitalized with more awesomeness. that scene was dope.
Do a lot more of that.
Yeah, at least give me at least one more scene like that. Like if they would have showed him like tear up that whole squad instead of just ripping the head off, I would have been fine with that. I would have been okay with it.
This movie already cost $200 million to make. I don't think they could have afforded any more CGI.
And I saw it. It was mass CGI. Mad CGI.
But it was good CGI, yeah.
It actually looked good. Like, King Shark didn't look like a fake CGI thing. He actually looked good.
Yeah.
It was like a humanoid shark.
He looked like he had that wet look, like the shark, like he just came off the wall, that glistening all over your ball.
Yeah, that like good lotion.
When the starfish tried to get on him and they couldn't, I was like, of course not. When his face is shaped, it's just gonna fail.
Word. So Starfish, that's a real thing?
Yeah. He is actually the very first villain that the Justice League face.
Really?
First comic book.
That's legit.
He's the first one, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are the powers the same, or did they change it?
So he projects little versions of himself that then connect it to a hive mind. So he could be off doing one thing, and he has hordes of zombies, essentially, that he's controlling, doing some other shit. So you don't only have to fight him, but you got to now fight an army of fucking people that he has under his control.
Little minions.
Huh.
Did you guys catch any racial moments, or is it too soon to take it there?
No, we can talk about that. Off the top of my head, I don't see. I didn't catch any. But if you point them out and I recognize it, I'll.
Okay, maybe my mind is messed up. I gotta check myself in, right? I saw one or two. No, I took it not personal, but I was like, really?
But technically, you were watching yesterday's podcast, and we took it to race, so your mind was open.
I saw it. It bothered me a little bit.
What was that?
Just one scene with Bloodsport and his daughter, man.
Oh,
I ain't really. It was a funny scene when they, I fucking hate you, I hate you too. When he said it back to her, I was like, it was funny. Don't get me wrong. But I was like, damn, man, really? You're not a father. I never had a father. And I was like, no, don't paint that picture. You know what I mean? The black guy not being a father to the kid is like,
he's the thing.
Yeah,
with all due respect, the man is an assassin and he's technically a piece of shit.
But it still has that dynamic of the separation of father and sibling and daughter or son. You know what I mean?
But
I don't know if I'm reaching, but it made me think like, damn.
I can see how you get there, but in all actuality, you have to separate Bloodsport from Deadshot. Because you can't just... If he had a good relationship with his daughter, then you just lost Will Smith and replaced him with somebody else who did the same shit. Mm-hmm. So they had to put that little shit in there to make him different enough that it'll work.
And also, that it's an assassin.
It did, Mimi.
Him not being there or not giving a shit I don't think that was racial. Just is like, my man is an assassin. He fucked some bitch and she threw the fucking I'm pregnant card on him. And now he just for the next 18 years of his life, my man gets to fuck you.
That's what I was saying though. I felt like it gave me that scenario, like not a typical. I can't even say that. I sound crazy right now, but it's like a standard in the hood. Like, females will do that. Like, just drop babies. Like, what you gonna do? You gonna keep the baby? And I'm gonna keep it. Damn it,
You also gotta remember this.
No, that was it. It was saying it just happens.
You gotta remember though, this is a movie about villains. So why, you gotta have at least one villain who doesn't give a shit about his child.
And he did give a shit about his child.
This movie.
He did give a shit about her a lot.
He did give a shit. Yeah, he did.
That's crazy.
It was just that scene.
He just doesn't know how to be a.
Hey, Krills.
Yeah.
Rewatch that scene, but think about it this way, right?
Okay.
Think about Bloodsport seeing his daughter come into that prison, knowing that Amanda Waller has this Task Force X and has been hounding him for years. Think about it this way, how he actually probably did that to try to ensure that Amanda wouldn't use her. I mean, she wound up doing it anyway. Yeah. But if you make it look like I don't care about her, that's one less piece of leverage you have over him.
And he mentioned that later on in the movie. He's like, I'm an assassin. Why would I tell you that I'm afraid of fucking rats? Yeah.
I can't show you.
Why would I tell you my liability, you moron? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what works against me?
Stupid. And then he was traumatized with his father and the rats.
Yeah.
Yo, kudos to the rats. Nobody's talking about the rats.
Yo, good shit, Mimi. She pointed that out also.
With the actual heroes. They were the actual Suicide Squad.
Yo, Sebastian was awesome. I want a pet rat now.
I'll tell you one thing. If this shit took place in New York and not Santa Marta Carlo Felisto, where Bane is, where Bane's from, all you would have needed was her.
You talking about Maltese?
They won?
Yes.
Rats won.
Yeah. And the New York rats, they would have had fucking Komodo dragon-sized rats come out this motherfucker. A rat with a pizza.
When I saw it the second time, I stood up for that moment. This city isn't ours, it's theirs. I said, you know what? You're right. There's trillions of them around us, bro.
For real.
I thought they were in Australia for a second. I was like, God dang.
Let's not upset these rodents.
Word.
No way.
And they could breathe under eye liquid too. Because all of them went in there and ate them from the inside.
Looking like baby gerbils. They were huge, bro.
Yeah. You think she can control Weasel?
No.
I mean, he did look like a big-ass rat.
Dude, even though, weasels are rodents, but not all rodents are rats.
Okay. Yo, Lay, what do you think the purpose of Weasel going on that mission, besides to die first? What do you think his purpose on that mission was?
I'm not gonna lie to you. James Gunn read a comic book and said, I gotta put that dude in. It's absurd. And the funny thing is that his brother did the motion capture for it.
Really?
He always puts his brother in his movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, his brother's one of the Ravengers. You know what I'm saying? So
his brother also did the Rocket Raccoon on set.
Absolutely, yeah. So yeah, it was simply, clearly he has a thing about animated characters, like anything like that, and he felt like he needed to put him in. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was over there licking the thing, and Bloodsport goes, okay, yeah, we're doing that now. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing now.
I thought it was awesome. Yep. I thought it was awesome adding Weasel. It was a quick grab of the audience.
Yeah.
Like, from the very beginning, they grabbed the audience with it. And I thought it was brilliant. More of a marketing scheme, how the brain works. He grabbed our attentions immediately with that Weasel, because everybody was like, what the fuck was that? Everybody was laughing. Then it was he died. What the hell was that? And then explosions. I said, nice. You got me.
Yeah.
You got me. So I laughed. It was a oh shit moment, So I loved it. It was brilliant. Yeah. Brilliant.
The fact that they didn't know he couldn't swim was hilarious.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I was like, nobody tried to say if he could swim. What the?
No one gave a shit. It was awesome.
Yo,
brilliant.
And the whole that whole room was like, you want a Coke? Because somebody went, you want? Just like when that happened, it was beautiful. I want to give it to the writers, because they used the word fuck multiple times in the best way possible. And when you can use the word fuck beautifully and eloquently like that, I have to give you props. So go ahead, Cap.
Agreed. Yep.
I was just gonna say, I want a whole movie to tell me what the fuck happened to that lady who knocked out Amanda Waller.
Oh yeah.
Because you know, she's probably being tortured like in Grand Theft Auto right now somewhere.
Agreed.
Yo, when she knocked her out, I looked at Cap and said, "Who is this woman?" And she goes, "I don't know. That's nobody." I thought that was like somebody who took over the fucking Suicide Squad or something.
Yeah.
Yo, but little moments like that make this movie so much better. It's all those little moments where you think something's gonna happen and then it switches. She knocks her out. Which who the fuck would knock out Amanda Waller? Like we were saying before, when they Bloodshot and Peacemaker are doing their little back and forth, but they wind up killing the good guys. Like all those little twists and turns just keep the movie interesting and keep you guessing. I didn't think Rick Flag was gonna die. That was an awesome thing. Bloodsport falling through the levels like some Monty Python shit. It was fucking hilarious.
Yep. And then his bullet beating the actual bullet, the smaller bullet, asshole.
Yo,
same shit.
Thank you for giving me the attack.
You smaller bullets go right through the other bullet without touching the sides. And that's how he died.
You know that this movie, if we go into the criminal psyche, all they care about is dicks and children.
That's the hidden message there, right?
Dicks are important, and don't fuck with the children.
Don't fuck with the children.
Well, dicks were important to Peacemaker for some reason.
Yes.
I don't know why that was a reference point to him. When he said it, I was like, why did you have to go with that? Even the woman was like, yo, why would anybody be penises on the beach?
He was mad.
Because you never know what bad guys do. Yeah, he
was mad. He was USA, willing to do anything, harm anybody, kill anybody, just for what they think is peace. You know.
Yeah, I'm willing to kill.
He did a good job.
I'm willing to kill any amount of women and children to keep the peace.
Your father helped me build this store.
Why would you kill the women and children who are not gonna start the problems to keep peace?
Yeah.
It's the men that are, like, you see that battle that's going on there? Is that peaceful to you, motherfucker? Like, no, this 3-year-old kid that won't stop crying, kapow, he's gone. Peace has been restored. What?
Sometimes that's true.
Yep. And America is willing to suck enough penis to do what they need to do.
Word.
That was the bag of penis reference.
For real.
I was like, you could have left that alone, bro.
It was a penis.
You didn't have to go with the bag of dicks joke and turn it into something worse. Even Bloodsport was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yo, quick question. Have you, I'm pretty sure Krills hasn't seen it, but have you seen the last Star Wars movie with the robot? Not the robot, the thing that fixed C-3PO? Vic, you know what I'm Cap, you know what I'm talking about?
Babu Freak?
Yeah. You know who Babu Freak is like? Oh, damn. Well, I was going to say, who'd you like more, the rat that was with Rat Chaser or Babu Freak? Because they were kind of... But
I have no idea who Babu Freak is, so I'm going to go with the rat.
It was like a midget thing that was fixing robots. So the rat was cool. Now that we got that important aspect out of the way with the very insightful shit from this asshole in the blue shirt, not you, Lay, the other one.
Question.
Yeah, word. The facts don't lie. All right. So we're gonna move on from there.
Hold on. I got another question about which character you like better, somebody in this movie or another character nobody's ever heard of before. Let's continue on that trope.
All right, fuck it then. The Weasel or the shit that was underneath the truck in Big Trouble in Little Chinatown.
The shit that was underneath the truck.
Cap.
I would be much more afraid of that shit than the Weasel.
For real.
No, I'm sorry. I'm more afraid of the fucking Weasel.
Especially the way it ran. That way it ran was crazy.
I'm upset. Are we just gonna ignore this guy further? Like he wasn't in the Suicide Squad?
Who's that?
There's one guy, one character that we have not mentioned.
Javelin?
All of us. Who?
Javelin?
No, we haven't. He was important in this movie.
TDK?
No. And I hated that character.
Oh,
but how are we gonna forget about Milton?
Yo.
Milton.
Who's Milton?
I was
Had me dying. He goes, yo.
Milton, bro.
But the
How
funny
we
thing is,
gonna
when I saw him
forget
running, I'm like, yo,
Milton?
why is he still with them? Wait in the van. What are you doing, son?
How are we gonna forget about Milton?
My man is like, yo, he's been with us all along. He goes, why?
Almost to the
I was like,
end.
yo, why was he with us? What was he doing? What was he gonna do? Ultimately,
He was
yeah,
scared,
yo,
bro.
again, no special skills. Why are you still here? You're in sandals. Go back.
You know what's funny? Mimi mentioned she got mad Deadpool vibes from the team. So there goes Peter,
Task Force.
Fred. What's that guy from the Deadpool movie?
Bob. Hydra Bob.
There you go. Yeah, him, the normal house dad that joined the team.
Oh, no. Oh, you're talking about the guy, that dude. I think his name was Peter.
Yeah,
Peter Paul.
Peter Piper picked the pepper. One of those.
Peter.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, I might have slight diabetes. They were like, you're hired. What? Why?
Oh yeah. I think I remember that scene.
Yeah, I
He's the
like
one
the
like that
fact how
survived the
Harley
skydiving
thought
and
that
still got killed.
blood sports name was Milton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and he goes, yeah, we just spent 3 hours talking about your name is Bill. He goes, no, we didn't. We did not do that. Shut up.
I loved Harley.
Yeah.
What was his real name? Bloodsport. What's his
Milton?
Yeah, but
Dubois.
Dubois?
Bloodsport is Dubois.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Dubois. He's, yeah.
His suit
Alright.
is badass.
Yeah, what character did you like more? Deadpool? Not Deadpool, Deadshot or Bloodsport?
Bloodsport. I believed him more.
I also did too, yeah.
Especially when it was like, I already told you, fuck away from me. I said no. You know what I mean? You come many times and I've said no every time. You know what I'm saying?
Who was the director for this movie? Was it James Gunn? That's his name?
James
Gunn.
Gunn, yeah.
Same guy
James
as
Gunn.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
You think he could have resurrected Deadshot in this movie if Deadshot was in it?
He probably could have,
Like
but he
make
would have been
Deadshot like badass.
like he really wanted to just start over. He could have. He could have easily have. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, you know what, man? I just need Harley and Rick Flag. We'll go from there.
Captain Stars and Stripes.
There you go.
Oh yeah, we were
Also,
talking
the time when he
about.
died, I was, damn it.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier that Cena's packing, bro. I just wanted to share that with you.
Yo, mad dick references in this fucking movie.
And then
That's
he goes,
funny
why are
shit.
you in your tighty whities, man? Have pants on.
That's
What's wrong with you? Everybody else had gear on. I'm like, well, why do you
And they're
sleep like
whiteys.
that? He goes, that's racist. No, they're tight and they're white, bro. That's nothing racist about it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Good movie though, bro.
Idris should have
yeah,
been.
hold on.
Idris should have turned on like, I'm black. They can't be racist.
Yeah.
You know? That'd have been
I
funny.
balanced it out like that.
Yeah.
That was a bar scene was dope. I really like the bar scene. I felt it was like one of those underrated scenes because they were like, "Nah, go ahead, get out of here." All of a sudden, in that SU in the Hummer, I'm like, "Oh, they're gonna kill him." You're all dead. You don't even know it yet.
Word. Then Mac.
Any wasted scenes for you guys? Any scenes that didn't belong that they could have done without? Like,
Honestly, yo, I'm not gonna lie
was
to
2
you.
hours and change too long? Like,
Until Harley shoots that dude, I was annoyed with that whole montage shit. Like him feeling hearted like that, I'm like, yo,
okay.
don't do this to me. But
Don't
when she
take it
caps
there.
him, I'm
I
like,
was
that's
nervous
beautiful.
today. I was
When she
nervous.
caps him, I go, oh, it's all worth it at the end. But I feel like that, you could have cut that out and be like, just them piping, and then she murks him.
Yeah.
She got her rocks off, and then she kills him.
For me, the length of time it took Amanda Waller to hit a button to kill Savant. Like, Jesus Christ, either kill him or not. Like, with 15 minutes of him swimming away, he's clearly not going to turn around.
Motherfucker got to the Gulf of Mexico by the time he blew his ass up.
It's funny when they go to all of the bodies that are dead. That shit was hilarious. I was like, this is terrible.
How'd you
And when
got?
she was slapping javelin on some, hold it for who?
Yeah.
For who? I was like,
Smacks his face. For who?
Like the
man?
man
Smacking,
is dead.
smacking
It's
the
on
shit out of him.
knife.
Yo, how'd you guys feel about when they're in the bus scene and Ratcatcher and Bloodsport were like, Don't worry, I'm not gonna let you die. They had a father-daughter moment there.
Well, yeah, I kind of saw that coming because, he may be a piece of shit, but he was like, you remind me of my daughter. Like, I can see that. I was like, that makes sense. I didn't have a problem with that at all. I was waiting for like John Cena to say some shit like, nobody gives you shit. Come in and be like, oh, come on, guy. It was a touching moment.
You was waiting for Show to be like,
Yep.
No, you know what? I think that scene gave the movie necessary heart.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, you have to be. If you don't care about any of these characters, then there's no point to watch the movie.
Yeah, like when he's walking away, he goes, "You heard what you said?" Then he just goes, "Fuck!" Like, I'm gonna do something stupid. So he turns around and goes, "I hate me. I hate these fucking people."
I tell you right now, this turn for everybody to turn around and be like, "Shit, now we gotta go fuck up the starfish."
Yeah.
Made more sense than everybody in the first one turning around going, "Well, I guess now we gotta go stop this lady."
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you felt the build to that more in this one than you did the other one, just because of what everybody went through individually. You know what I mean? And as a team as well. But yeah, and then ultimately he did become a leader. And he said it. So like, get the high ground. You do you. I don't know what the rat girl is, but I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker as many times as I can.
Yo, for real.
Right, girl.
Did anybody else peep the little like nod to the Avengers? Because like you said, he told Harley take the high ground like Hawkeye. Told everybody to do something. Then he looked at King Shark and instead of saying smash, he's like num num. Just like he did with the Hulk.
Yep.
That's your mother.
It had me dying. When they did that, I was like, oh man,
He
this
became the
lady's
leader.
weird. But I'm with it.
That was his moment of shine.
Word.
Yeah.
I am a leader now. I'm not a leader. I'll make you one. Yeah, I said, shut up. Like, shut up, bitch.
Telling you,
At the end
yo,
of the day, they still have those things in their neck. No. Those
Yeah,
bombs
right?
are still in their necks. Just throwing it out there. Everybody get cute out there.
Flip said he wants to see a King Shark movie. That would be kind of dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What story should they go with? Him being a god? Coming from ancient gods
he
and
is
stuff like that?
the son of a shark god. That's literally the thing.
Gotcha.
He is. She said, they think. I go,
So he was...
fucking intel is terrible, Amanda. Get better intel. He is.
Oh, so he's like a Thanos. So he sent, like, sharks down to Earth to collect the rings, and we call that movie Sharknado.
Yes, that's exactly. That's
gotcha.
how they
were
made
all
him.
looking for the stones, right?
When they put the nuke inside the Sharknado, they created his ass.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Fucking Sharknado.
Who would win in a fight, Killer Croc or King Shark?
King Shark.
King Shark.
You guys took a long time to figure that one out.
Absolutely correct.
I don't know.
Yeah, did you see the Suicide Squad King Shark?
King Shark is a
Killer Croc?
those standards. I don't know.
The 50-year-old black dude.
Yeah, you go ahead. He was mad small. I was like, why is he so small? Killer Croc is huge. Even the one in the animated series was huge. They
He
picked up a
wasn't
big
short
rocket.
like that. He wasn't short like that.
No, he's a big. Killer Croc is big. You know what I'm saying?
I know in the Flash, I saw him to be huge in the Flash, in the series, in the show.
Are you talking about King Shark?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they made a massive in that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But they made Grog, King, the monkey, gorilla,
Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah, they made him huge in that movie, in that show too.
I mean, he's a
Because they make King
fucking
Kong.
ape.
He is a gorilla. So they're not small at all.
Yeah, gorillas ain't small. No.
Sure.
You got the facts here.
Yeah, part 3 on the way. I'm excited for that.
It's official?
It has to be.
Yeah.
Well, so here's the thing, though. This thing bombed in the theaters. It made way less money than they thought. It had way less views on HBO Max than Mortal Kombat did.
That's
about 1 million less.
Though.
And the cinema score for this movie, it was not good. They scored it the same as the original Suicide Squad.
I hate critics. Like, who are you to critique?
What the fuck are these people?
You know
So
what I
here's
mean?
the
That
thing.
irks me, man.
But cinema score is not critics. Cinema Score, they literally ask moviegoers as they come out of the theater. So people who are like general movie audiences, they didn't connect with this movie at all.
Not even if you can't connect, it's still a good movie.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know shit about these characters, not hardly. And I enjoyed the movie. It was a good watch, regardless of who you are, kids, adults. I mean, kids hide the penis scenes, but it was a good watch.
Psychopaths. You know? These people are psychopaths. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's why I was like, well, how you, unless you have a personal grudge with the first one, then that's your personal issue. Don't share that.
I could see normal moviegoers being confused, saying, "Oh, I already saw the Suicide Squad," because it has almost the same title as the first one.
Okay.
And just by the description alone, Bloodsport and Deadshot are for the unknowing. They're the same guy. So you just took out Will Smith, who everybody liked, and replaced him with some other guy. I could see why normal moviegoers wouldn't connect with this, wouldn't want to go see it.
Right. They could have done better with the title.
So is NuKKle Helmet. NuKKle Helmet. He's the same shit as Bloodsport. Peace Doctor.
Peacemaker?
Yeah. He's the same character.
He said NuKKle Helmet.
Yeah, his helmet. What the fuck was that?
It was
this
the
is
symbol
something
of hope.
that I brought up yesterday. How they make movies not for the people who know, but for the people who don't.
Yeah.
Suicide. This movie is very much for the people who know everybody who knows the comics and everybody who's in on the joke.
Yep.
This movie was made for us, not for like show who would just go see a movie.
Yeah. Peacemaker looked like a salt shaker with a red shirt on.
Yep. Absolutely.
He danced like a salt shaker too. That dancing
scene was cool. Okay.
That shit had me dying. I was like, yo, he's dancing exactly how he looks.
Yo, for real.
That's like exactly imagine how a guy that looks like that would dance.
He looked like he belonged in like one of those preppy boys in American Pie.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Like the dad of one of them.
Brother or some shit.
Yeah. Like the dad or something.
Yeah. Stifler's bigger brother. A bigger douchebag.
That's what happens when your mom goes out with Squeak. Shit. Clips goes, why the hell is Idris Elba voicing Knuckles in the next Sonic movie?
He's a name. That's it, brother.
Idris Elba just oozes fucking charisma, and Knuckles is a cool ass character.
Knuckles is a cool ass character.
He really is.
And his voice sounds like a bunch of Knuckles.
He's like the misunderstood, like hippie trip hop character. That's what he reminds me of.
You don't want to hear Knuckles go, "Oi, Sonic, what are you fucking doing?"
Oh, yes. I want to talk about that. I was struggling to understand the dialogue from Bloodsport in the beginning, man. His heavy accent, for me, I couldn't make out a word in the beginning.
Yeah, we had to put the closed captions on for him.
Yeah, like I had to tell tags. Is there like closed caption? Because I cannot make a word. I don't know if I'm retarded or half asleep right now. Maybe a combination of both. I couldn't really hear him clear in the beginning. In the beginning of the movie, then it got better for some reason.
That wasn't just you. There was like 6 or 7 times where me and Vin were like, "Yo, what the hell did they say?"
yeah, I had a lot of those moments.
They were saying.
All right, good.
I guess when you watch enough Peaky Blinders, it's the same shit. So you're like, I'm used to it. I know exactly what to say.
Oh,
I'm literally like, I know exactly what he's saying. Too. It was the weirdest thing. I was like, yeah, I know what he's saying.
He speaks the language.
Understand the struggle. I understand the struggle because some of the English dudes, these shits is really thick, and you're like, oh man, what the fuck did he just say?
I know Idris can hide it well. You know,
until one of them says cunt, I'm like, yo, he's mad at somebody.
Word.
Yeah.
When I hear cunt, mate, or bloody, he's tight, or he's talking to somebody that he likes when he says mate.
Word. I don't fuck about the gun bastard, motherfucker.
I'm fucking scared of
Did you just put Arnold in there midway through?
I'm scared of Ryan. My dad locked me in
Little Arnold's for everybody. I got you.
Yeah, you know, because you gotta bring it home. You gotta make it connect. Otherwise, people would just hear that and hear gibberish. But now they go, you know what? I understand you. I connected with them emotionally.
Fucking rats. Sorry.
That was ridiculous, man.
A spot of tea.
Spot of tea.
We're murdering him.
Mad aggressive. Spot of tea.
Family, man. I'm just saying.
They're never that
Yes,
angry.
if you're watching this, cheer it up a little bit, bro. You know?
Yeah.
I'm deaf.
Like I said, space out your words, bro.
But
No,
besides
see,
that, man,
That's
all right,
how good
I'm
the
gonna give
writing
you guys
is.
my
They don't
grade.
even need to make sense.
But does it make sense? Sorry.
I'm saying that's how good the writing team is. The characters sometimes didn't make sense. You didn't have to hear them, and you still knew what was going on.
100%.
Because once he
100%.
said, "Fuck your mission," I was with him. There's nothing he could have said after that would have made me turn on him. That's it. With a pen to her throat. Oh man.
All right. Before I head out, I want to get you guys your grades for the movie.
Are we doing this on a number scale, like A, B, C, D?
Oh, however you want. However you want to scale it. How about that one? It could be from A to F in terms of A, B, A plus, A minus, 1 to 10. Whatever. You know what? Let's go with the A's. A, B, C's, D.
Okay.
A minuses, the pluses, they're all in there. F's.
I'll give it an A minus. Could have been shorter.
A minus?
No, feel like it'll be shorter. You know.
Okay.
I also A minus, solid A minus.
Yeah.
Okay. Tags.
I would give it a B just because it's a fun movie, and if I'm gonna compare it to every other movie I like, it's not up there. But you know, it's better than the Suicide Squad and better than most of the other fucking DC movies that they came out with. And we got better versions of characters from that we've seen before, and better versions of characters that were replaced. But yeah, I would give it a B plus, somewhere around there.
Do you guys want to give another rating for like personal, like a grade for like a movie standpoint, and maybe another grade for like not a fan? I don't know if you guys are fans of Suicide Squad, but if you guys are, would you grade it different?
So like one
Like
that compares
personal
it to
bias
other
or-
movies, and then one just how you personally feel separately from.
Do you guys have a grade for that, or is it just straight up a B minus or B plus for you?
I mean, if I didn't have to compare it to anything else, I'd
Right.
give it an A. It was
give it an A?
Yeah, it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable.
Okay.
King Shark stole the fucking show.
Okay.
Harley Quinn finally got some dick.
Yes, I'm proud of her.
Yeah, you know.
My grade is pretty much the same. Either way. Yeah.
Okay. Solid. I think I'll give it a B minus. I'll give it a B minus. And a strong B because of what Harley did to me. Like I'm in love with Harley again, and I appreciate that. The movie was solid. It was gory. I give it that. It was entertaining. The dicks were out. It had it was comedy. The CGI was there, but the lack of King Shark kind of bothered me. It really did, man. He had potential. They could have done more with Polka Dot. That's it, man. I felt like they shortchanged us on some of the scenes, or they could have done a lot more. They had potential too. It was set up for that, and I think they just didn't catch it.
Yeah.
They muffed the punt, like, you know.
Yo, just to go off of what Cap said earlier, Show just messaged us in the chat saying, "A trash, and I'll give you my reason why when I get on after walking the dogs." You have
Nice.
2 hours to wait for him to get on, girls.
What was his score?
A trash.
A trash.
The hell is A trash?
It means he has no class. He has no style. Because
I guess it's a F, a negative F.
I don't know, but
All right, so I have another grade. I'll give it a C plus as a moviegoer. I gave it a B minus because of me, Harley. Like, that was a personal one for me. and personal that King Shark wasn't involved as much or it had bigger scenes. But I'll give it a C plus if I was just a regular moviegoer because it was action packed, gory, and had some funny into it.
Now, see, this is the thing. Moviegoers like that, that's what gave it the poor cinema score. That led to poor word of mouth. That led to people not watching it. So even though this is a superior movie than what's come before, just people are not connecting with this for some reason.
Yeah, but what makes
the first one was that bad, man? I think it was that it really ruined it for some people, most people.
There was just a lot of bad decisions in the first one. The first one could have been phenomenal, but there was just a lot of bad decisions, like fucking Diablo, like the way he turned into that fucking fire god and the lack of telling his story. You know, the lack of any other person getting a story besides Deadshot was, you know, kind of killed it for me. And then Amanda Waller overacting. You know, and then the fucking Enchantress, who was a belly dancer from fucking Egypt. Like, you know, to hear that they had to go back into the movie and erase all the music that went with her belly dancing, you know, it kind of fucked up the whole vibe for me. You know, you know what I'm saying? But this is what I don't. What the fuck are they expecting when they see this? Like, even if you were to watch. Maybe an Avengers movie, you can expect something phenomenal because you had 80 other movies showing you what these superheroes were. But what are you fucking expecting? A group of villains going on fucking some shit up, and you already know one of them is batshit crazy. Like, honestly, who goes to the fuck? I want to meet Karen, who went to the movie theater to watch this movie. I was waiting for an Oscar award-winning performance from Idris Elba. He said fuck too many times, and all I saw was dicks, and then they wanted to eat him.
I think the movie will pick up steam in terms of, like, I'm trying my best to ignore the box office. Yeah. Especially open weekend. I think it'll pick up. I think it'll do good later on, you know, because it really is a good movie.
Yeah, and after people watch this review, they're gonna fucking watch.
It's really a good movie. I think it'll pick up a slow start, but I think it'll have a good finish.
And also, a good sign is if Show didn't like this movie, then you know this movie was phenomenal.
We should say that. We should say that about Joe. Joe don't like it. It's probably good. Joe just wasn't a fan of mainstream shit. Like, nah, I'm not a fan. Like, you should probably go watch it. You should definitely go watch it. Yeah, but you know, things change. Joe understands, you know, he's like, yeah, you know.
No, I used to judge a lot of movies personally.
Amazes me. But I didn't know Joe was a fan of Harley Quinn like that. I was not aware of this.
Oh, I love Harley. But
I thought Joe just like
back in those days,
Harley Quinn.
Was a lot of personal issues I had with the movie. Like, I ain't like this actor. This movie's whack. Get it out of my face. Certain scenes I ain't like. That was movie's trash. Like, if it didn't fulfill my personal needs and what I expected in the movie, it was trash.
Understood.
That's how I rated movies.
You went in there mad selfish.
Selfish.
Every second of the movie, every second of the movie has to please him. Like, if you pissed, if the guy pissed in the movie and it didn't sound right, movie's trash.
If the movie dragged for 10 minutes, I would say this movie's whack.
Yeah.
You lost me. If you make me wonder, like, all right, this movie, I'm done. I'm done. But I grew patience.
The Project Starfish part of the
no backstories for Joe. Don't flash back. Joe's gonna be like, yo, I don't care.
Yeah.
We're here now. We're right here.
Montages. I love fucking montages.
See? You want montage, but you don't want no script.
That movie's like, an A+.
Yep.
Yo,
one massive montage. That's pretty much Rocky 4. Montage to montage to montage.
Word.
The script is like 3 pages.
Yo, but Sylvester Stallone said he does the best when his script is like 3 lines.
Why do you think King Shark was phenomenal?
Yo, Kaz want to know if he missed the Project Starfish part of the podcast. We went through it quickly, but if you want to go back again, knowing that it's actually a part of the comic book and they fought him, I'm cool with it. I literally was like, yo, they're literally fighting a starfish that has a pussy in its armpit that shoots out little starfish that aliens people.
It jizzes, it squirted through its armpit.
It aliens people and takes control over them. You know what? Mm-hmm. I'm not mad at that.
Reminded me of fucking Ooze from Power Rangers.
I'm just happy that they didn't explain Batman's parents dying in this one. You know? It's the little things.
Finally.
It's the little things.
Finally.
But I have a serious question with that. Because how did Batman's parents die? And how did that affect him? Because I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
I think he just slipped and fell.
And they were in the ice. They were in the ice skating ring, and it fell, and they went to the core of the planet. And the Joker saved them, but they couldn't get back up to the crust, so they just stayed there forever.
Didn't swim.
Yeah, they had to eat the worms.
Vince was paying attention during science class.
Yes.
Science 101. Vince was like, I am there.
Yeah, definitely.
No, you're not.
Yo, fun
That's
fact.
the only
Fun
thing
fact.
he's ever got right.
No, fun fact, Fun fact. High school, I my freshman year, there were times I wouldn't go for like 2-3 weeks. And there was one time I went and in science class, 100-question pop quiz. Took it, was gone for another week, came back, and people were mad at me. I was like, what happened? He goes, you got 100 on the test. I said, well, you're stupid.
Somebody wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, this is a true story. I swear to God, I can't make that shit up. This is a true story. So I know my science. I used to be a doctor. I could have been a doctor if I wanted to, and I used to be one.
Wait a minute. Don't you work in a hospital?
I have the facts. Yes.
He's a surgeon.
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
I'm a neurosurgeon, and Cruz is a brain surgeon. Two different things.
Yeah.
On that note, fellas, you have a splendid night.
Word.
Continue the podcast. I'll be in chat. I gotta handle some things.
Nah, I hear you.
You fellas have a good night.
All right, I'll let you know tomorrow what how Show is gonna piss you off with his fucking
I'm
reviews.
gonna be around.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be lurking.
Well, no, we got about another hour and 58 minutes before Show shows up, so you might not be around.
I'll probably be sleeping at that time.
Word. Yeah, we might be sleeping at that
Never
time.
see you tomorrow and go, this motherfucker, man.
All right, fellas.
All right.
Easy.
Peace, bro.
Easy, bro.
Yo, if there was one, we could have got Crows to. Yeah, damn, that's a hell of a picture to leave him on.
Yeah. He looks so stupid.
Yeah.
He looks so stupid.
Yeah, we're gonna leave him on that picture right there. But yo, if there was one thing you can change in this movie, what would it be?
Yeah, probably more King Shark and Polka Dot Man. Probably more of those two. You know, kind of dig into them a little bit more. You know, without a doubt. And a nice fuller script for King Shark. No matter how limited his ability to talk is. He even said Spanish. He spoke Spanish. They go, hey.
He knows Spanish. Yeah. That's true.
Hey, you learn Spanish. That's nice.
Yeah, I would have changed the entire motivation for Solsaria. Because that, like I mentioned before, that just the weakest motivation ever for her to team up. It's like, oh, the other guy killed my family, so I'll make a deal with the devil and go with people who also just killed my family.
Why? He literally just did it. 2 seconds ago.
And the way she played it off, she's like, oh, Americans. Like, yo, we came in here and just murked your people, and you cool with this. That made no sense.
Word.
You clearly didn't like him anyway, so there you go.
Yeah.
Otis, you were not a fan of the period.
They probably want some. Well, these motherfuckers couldn't do anything, so fuck it.
They've been doing it for so long, they haven't accomplished shit. The Suicide Squad took what, like 2 days to get this shit done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sick of losing. There you go.
We killed all your losers.
Mm-hmm.
Cab says, how important is the Project Starfish to the lore? And they couldn't choose any other story arc.
All right, so
With a question.
Like we said before, that particular villain was the absolute first villain that the Justice League, when they came together, faced in the comic books. You literally see that starfish, yes, the starfish, and you see the Flash running around it, Martian Manhunter flying towards it, all that kind of shit. It's literally the first like major villain. So there you go.
So in terms of like the actual Suicide Squad shit, Jotunheim is an actual base where they actually do shit. And like all that shit was true. The Nazis built it and then the Americans took it over. That particularly doesn't have anything to do with Starro, but they're always changing shit from the comics to the movies.
Yep.
All right, so to add on this question, would you have chosen any other story arc besides Starfish?
Yeah, I would have chosen them different.
I wouldn't have, because the tone that they were going for in this movie is complete ridiculousness, and you don't get it any more ridiculous than a giant ass starfish with one eye.
That shoots other starfish out its armpit vagina.
Like this is a perfect villain to put in a movie like this, because even though in the comics, like Lay said, he was the first to fight the Justice League, you can't put this against Henry Cavill Superman and Batman's. This just doesn't match up in tonality with the other DC movies. So this is the perfect place to put this character.
Yeah, agreed. It's one of those things where it's ridiculous enough to work with the Suicide Squad.
Okay, so
You know what I mean?
so I'm gonna ask a question, and I want you to take the movies out of it, just based off the characters. Which villain would have been better if they did it right? But like, which villain is worse, the Enchantress and her brother, or the Starfish?
Worse in what terms?
Like, if let's say part one didn't happen, and we're brainstorming this movie, and those are the two villains you have, which one would you have picked?
Star all day.
Yeah.
Starfish?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I could care less about the Enchantress and her brother.
Okay.
Because
I was never a fan of that choice.
Yeah. I was gonna say something, but your parameters cut it out. So
No, say
box you in, yeah.
no, say what you was gonna say.
no, I was gonna say, if you think about it, in the first movie, they put a guy with a gun, a guy with the boomerang, a girl with a bat, another guy with a gun to go fight gods, and one dude with fire to go fight two godlike creatures. Stupid ass plan. Yep. But in this one, you had Polka Dot Man, who had abilities to stop the starfish. Ratcatcher had abilities. Bloodshot had more than one gun, had more, he can adapt to different things. King Shark could do some shit. They gave Harley Quinn a weapon to stop it. Like, the team they sent in this one made way more sense. Plus, the story was they didn't give a shit about the starfish. Just make sure that we didn't keep, you don't keep America, or you keep America's name out of it. So they didn't care if you fought the starfish or not. Where in the other one, the story was get Amanda Waller out of danger, which she for some reason put herself in, and then killed her whole team for no reason. And then they just decided, oh, well, I guess we got to go stop this thing that nobody gives a shit about.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
All right, so how do you feel about the ridiculousness of the movie? Because Cabs is saying they went too ridiculous. I kind of liked it. Just to throw off the tone, and it went. You're fighting a big ass starfish. You can go a little ridiculous, Even
if you weren't fighting a starfish, you have a motherfucking shark that can walk on legs and talks. You have a woman who controls rats. A guy who has a interdimension virus who gives him polka dots that melt shit, and John Cena as Peacemaker. This is not meant to be War and Peace. Like, they went just the right amount of ridiculousness that it was funny, it was heartwarming, the action was cool, and there was not one point where I was like, well, maybe the Sosaria shit, but outside of that, there was not one point in what the Suicide Squad itself did where I was like, that's bullshit.
Yeah. I was like, in this world, all that shit makes sense. Makes perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm with it. Not a problem.
Cabs, I just took that part of your question. I saw you said you liked it, though. He said it was entertaining laugh. I just took that part of the question. Just to throw some more stuff out there. Yeah. No, but yo, Lay, did we mention the fact that Polka Dot was seeing his mother in every character with you? How'd you feel about that?
Yo, that shit freaked me out from the get. Like, it's like I see my mother. You're like, where? She's everywhere, and I'm like, oh, that is fucking horrible. That is horrifying. That is haunting. I'm like, really? Everybody? Then when it was Star, I was like, wow. I don't want to see this. I am uncomfortable right now.
Yo, for
I am
real.
so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable.
And they definitely,
Like, yo, you gotta get a better motivation, brother.
they definitely picked a woman that you can look at and hate.
Yeah.
It's like, why? It's
Like, you can look at her and go, the level of Karen that you seen.
yeah, yo, for real.
You seem like boss level Karen.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I was like, oh no. I was like, yo, seriously, I was like, I am uncomfortable right now. We need to switch the scene and get back to Star. I'd rather see the starfish in this shit.
I was a little uncomfortable to see all those polka dots coming out of his face.
Oh yeah, when he got swelled up, I was like,
For real.
yeah,
I kind of agreed with Cena when he turned around. I was like, is that shit contagious?
yeah, well, that's the first thing you think. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You call them
Interdimensional virus wouldn't be
Yeah.
contagious.
Yeah, I mean, too late now. You're on a mission with the guy.
Yeah. You're pretty much
Who would
done
live-
for.
We're swimming with the dude. It's over now.
Hell yeah. Yo, Cav said the weasel had him uncomfortable. Yo, that weasel was
Yeah.
crazy.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I feel when Pete Davis was coming, so he's like, "Oh shit, what the fuck is that?" He goes, yo, what? In front of Boomerang goes, "Yo, what kind of dog you know that looks like that?" See a dog? What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
But what kind of weasel you know is like 6'1" and walks with a bop?
No idea.
But yo,
Apparently, Amanda Waller has access to that.
I
dude.
hear you. Yo, but that
Got
was
access to that dude.
that was hilarious though. You stick me next to a fucking werewolf? Like, yo, bro, you could have put your seatbelt on and you're trying to take it off. It's like, how do you operate a gun? Like, how do you not know how to use a seatbelt, but you can operate a gun? And you don't shoot the werewolf?
Yeah.
You put me next to a werewolf? Wow. Like, that would have been hilarious.
Yep. He goes, well, Weasel's down.
Hey, I got a question for you, Vin. This goes up for you and everybody watching right now. Are there any characters that were in the movie that you're curious about that they didn't explain that you wanted explained?
Man.
Javelin. I was like, I don't get it. At no point did I understand Javelin.
The orange chick. I was like, who the fuck is this?
Oh,
The one that pulled down the helicopter.
So, you remember the Superman cartoon?
Yes.
So, you remember when it was his birthday, that big ass, like, dark side looking dude gave him that present, and it turned out to be that the octopus that put him in the dream and gave him everything he wanted?
Yes.
So, the orange girl, that's Mangala, that's his daughter.
Superman's daughter, or the guy that put the seaweed on him?
Mongrel's daughter.
It got Mongrel, yeah.
Her
Okay.
name's Mongrel.
Okay.
That's his daughter. Hence the orangeness.
Yeah. Kaz is saying that Rat Girl was creepy as fuck. I kind of like Rat Chaser. She need a...
He's a rat catcher? He's a rat catcher.
Rat catcher.
Yeah,
Number
yeah.
2.
Yeah. See, Rat chases her cousin. She chases him, and this one catches her. You know, that's
Makes
comic.
sense.
That's comic book lore right there. No, but yeah, I kind of like. She needs to wake up though. I don't know how she was asleep the whole time the shark was about to eat her ass.
It's funny. It was like, yo, how heavy of a sleeper are you? What the fuck? You don't notice
Hold
when
on.
you just like
This
hanging over?
coming, this coming from a person who I have to wake up like 4 or 5 times on his days that he's got to work.
Well, first off, waking up to go to work is not motivation at all. All right.
What about being eaten?
I mean, if somebody would have lifted me up and fucking tried to eat me, I think I'd have woke up.
No, you
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I would have been like Sonic Boom.
Nah, dude, you're
Yeah.
such a deep sleeper. You would have never known anything.
Nah, man. I wake up at the slightest hint of aggravation.
Bullshit.
Yeah. I can't even say. I can't even.
He just said was bullshit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
He wakes up at the slightest hint of getting slapped in the face. Like,
Shit, but I mean, I only had about an hour and 45 minutes last night of sleep. Fucking show wouldn't shut the fuck up. That would have been a 15-minute podcast about tier movies if show didn't start talking.
I know he went on and on about that game.
He has so much knowledge and information for us. We had to sit back and just let him do his thing.
Oh yeah, that movie was too long. That was insightful.
It's funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first started watching it, I was like, and I'm like, 12 hours and 12 minutes. Okay, this should be interesting. And I was like, you could probably cut off maybe half an hour out of that. You know, little something. I was just throwing over like, what? Okay.
Word. It didn't feel like 2 hours.
No, it didn't. But you can tell those certain parts, and you're like, yo, you could have cut that out. Like when I watched Army of the Dead, I was like, yo, 45 minutes of that shit could have been gone.
Yeah,
you definitely could have got 45 minutes of that fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? But just saying.
Yeah.
But I still enjoyed it. You know, I'd watch it again. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not fucking 4 hours, so
no.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be able to do things after I watch that movie.
Yo, that ass. Yo, Cabs is like he's ready for the next one, the next tier list. That one we're gonna have to do something with not as many movies.
That'd probably be the DC movies.
Yo, for real.
Is it even double digits at this point? And we can't count all those Batmans.
No, yeah.
This is way too many. And I will not show any respect to the Schumacher one. Joe Schumacher one, great director for other things, rest his soul. But fuck those movies. Especially Batman and Robin.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, the DC one's going to be easy.
Right,
Wonder Woman is good. Suicide Squad, good. Rest of them, trash. We're done.
So simple.
There you go. We just did it. We just fucking did it. Maybe we can do the Rockies or the Fast and the Furious. There's 25 of those. Yeah.
10 of those. Yeah. I remember back in the days when it was just about racing. Remember back in those good old days when it was just about racing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they're international spies.
Oh, they're intergalactic spies because they went to space.
Oh, yeah, my fault. Yeah, that's right. They went to space.
Speaking of that, I wanted to make mention to this. I might be the only one that actually saw Fast 9, right? Or did you saw? Okay. So John Cena in that movie basically was someone that anybody could have played. He played a character that didn't really need it to be John Cena. Like, you know how The Rock...
Was he very generic?
Yes. He was a peacemaker, without the comedy. You know how when Peacekeeper was just standing there, and then he would just like be in the scene but not like say anything.
Yeah,
that was his character in Fast 9.
What was his name in the movie again?
In Fast 9?
Yeah.
Shit.
Jacob Toretto.
Yes, there you go.
And that's my part. When I saw Toretto, I was like, wait, Vin Diesel, it's not white. And here's Mia. Somebody's been stepping out.
Yeah, and you know what the funny thing is? Their father was the dude from the Mayans. The most Mexican dude.
I remember I saw his post and he was like, yo, Fast 9. I'm like, is he gonna be the Toretto father? Yo, so the mom is what? Black, right? Or something like that.
They didn't make mention of the mom. I think they just appeared. Like Jesus dropped them down. If he put the goat blood on the door, and boom, there goes 3 kids. Like they didn't mention the mom at all in that movie.
Because I have to understand how in the blue fuck is Mia like almost Mexican? This Vin Diesel's blackish, right? And I'm making fun of the show as well. And then John Cena's as white as they get, bro.
Oh, you want to hear something even funnier?
What's that?
The kid they got to play John Cena. He's like, I'm gonna give you 5'5", 5'8", and this kid's already driving. He's already a fucking almost like 19, 18. He hit his growth spurt. I don't know how in jail my man grew a whole foot and got 300 pounds.
Well, the 300 pounds you can understand.
Yeah.
You best not to get raped.
True.
That'll do.
But
you best not to get raped.
This should have been the documentary of my life. Because out of nowhere, boom, I went from 5'3" to 6'3". Because that's what happened to seeing this character. No one's mentioning that shit.
Not even above that else. He became a super spy as well, right?
Oh yeah.
Like apparently it's really easy in the fast world to become a super spy.
Yeah.
It's really, really easy because that's all they go up against, the super spies at one point. The Shaw brothers, you know what I'm saying? Then Cena's character, and if not, they go against the world's best hackers or assassins. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? You guys have horrible.
They go up against Carlos Santana, the world's greatest guitarist.
Oh no, that's my money's on Carlos. 100%. I love his music, so my money's on Carlos.
To go for something you said, where how can Cena be related? Look at me and Toe. Same mother, same father. He looks Spanish straight off the boat. I look like I've been born under the flag.
This is true. But in the defense of that argument, do yourself a favor. Look at the color of each kid in that point. Look at Mia. Look at Dom. And then look at Jacob.
Yeah. And also,
next to them, he might as well be Sheamus, the wrestler.
Yo, no, for real.
This sliding doesn't do anything to help me, but I burn in the fucking shade. So
yes.
No, but also, like, in our defense, my grandmother and my father's side is my dark skin complexion. Everyone else. I got lighter through the being in the dungeon for 10 years. But everyone else in the family is white skin, blue eyes, pretty much. Like
and you got the short end of the stick there, didn't you?
Literally, puns intended.
Bruh. I didn't even think about it till right now. I was like, wait, yeah.
You had to go
felt like
there.
a cheap shot, but it really wasn't. I was like, wait, I didn't think about that. Rewind, go back.
Sorry, everyone gets one.
Nah, man. Yeah. It's just, like, look, when it was just Dom and Mia, and Brian, I understood it. I got it. You know what I'm saying? The dude, he got close with the fam or whatever, and he just got in with them. Cool, I understand that. And then he goes off and has sex with this Brazilian chick, which I would. Thor's wife.
Oh yeah,
definitely ransack that. You know what I'm saying? That's a compliment, by the way. Just throwing it out there. You know what I'm saying? All right, they have a kid. Cool, I get that. The kid is kind of like mulatto too at this point. Like when I saw like a little preview and I saw him, I was like, that's cool. And all of a sudden there's another sibling that it was never mentioned.
Yeah.
Until Fast 9. Said it was really convenient for him to be mentioned.
Yeah.
Like, when he's telling Brian about his whole story with his pops, no point does he mention Jacob.
And the crazy shit was...
he's like a driving force. He's like he sabotaged his pop's car or whatever.
Yeah.
Murder.
No, he didn't. So the thing was, they were trying to throw the race because the pops owed mad people money. So if he lost the race, he would have been able to pay them back because they were betting against him. But there was a crack in the cylinder, and that's what made the car blow up because it gets a suction of air, and then air and fuel blew kapow. So that's what made it blow up. Like they sabotaged it wrong, and no one knew this until Dominic Toretto went to jail, and Tego Calderon told him there's a crack in the cylinder that could blow the car up, and he did the 2 + 2 = 4. Wait a minute. And he got out of jail and said, I know you killed Pops. We're going to race. If I win, you leave. And if you win, you stay. And John Cena lost and kept moving. That was the story.
Down.
Yeah, no.
That was
literally the story. And the story of him killing his Pops.
What is it? He is the Jeff Gordon of all that shit at this point. So,
yeah. He is the John Cena racer.
It was real convenient that you pulled this dude out of your ass when you want to go to space.
Yeah. And the story of Dominic killing the guy who killed his pops. So what happened was he ran him into the wall, and then that whole shit happened and the car blew up. So they blamed him, but it was really that the sabotage. That guy went to kind of pay his respects to the car, and Cena went up to him with the wrench and was gonna beat the shit out of him with it. And Dominic took the wrench from him, and he said something to him, and then Dominic hit that guy with the wrench, and they just arrested him.
No part is mentioned in Fast 1.
No. But so the point I was making...
He told Brian the whole story. He was like, yo, At no point did he mention the brother.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, and by the way, I have a brother that was with me the whole fucking time. That also killed my
I know,
pops.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
We got family.
Yes.
That doesn't look anything like us.
Yes, we got family that we don't love, and all you need is family.
Yep.
But so the point I was trying to make is, if you watch Fast and the Furious first, this is seen as redemption. If you watch this first, it's like, what the fuck happened, bro? Because literally, the only thing that I could believe John Cena saying in that movie was, "You're full of shit." In Fast 9, that's the only line that Cena said that I believed him.
I bet you were believing that bag of dicks and back in the dick of islands line.
Oh yes.
I knew it.
Yes.
I'm not sure that it said you deserve all of it.
Yes. When before you came on, I was in my head. I was like, yo, I honestly think that the real John Cena should eat those bag of dicks. Live on SummerSlam. That should be the main event.
Oh my God. You know what's funny? There's some Cena fans that'll tune into that.
Oh yeah. I'll catch the play-by-play whenever somebody else watches it. They're like, oh yeah, he ate dicks.
I want it to be like radio. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, just hear the announcing.
Just give me audio and leave me alone.
Word.
Yeah, man. Show.
What's up, man? So
you're here. We appreciate you showing up at 11:03.
Oh yeah.
You know, nice and classy, nice and on time.
Word.
Man.
Listen.
So, what is this age trash thing you were talking about?
Yeah.
Listen. First of all, I had prior engagements. I'm sorry.
You had prior guys? That's cool, man. That's all you, man.
He was eating those dicks.
That's for another podcast and another time.
There you go.
I know. But we're talking about the movie right now.
Yeah.
I will give you my point of view from.
I hope so.
A normal.
How about this one? Just give us Show's point of view.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. A normal perspective.
Appreciate it.
And no disrespect to you guys that read the comic book, because honestly, it's cool. But if I read a book, I don't give a shit if you make it different on the movie. I actually want it different. I don't want the same shit I just read. But anyways,
then that technically wouldn't be a movie about the book. But go ahead.
Well, Suicide Squad.
Yes.
I could have sworn there was a first part. Correct?
Yeah, we reviewed it last week.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I was kind of excited because I was expecting Suicide Squad 2. Correct? Which, that's what I thought this movie was. Till I start watching it. And it seems like these motherfuckers don't know each other after they just had a fucking battle. So I'm lost. I'm like, where the fuck am I?
Did you see Suicide Squad 1?
Yeah.
Yes.
None of these people were in that first one.
That's what I'm saying. How is this a fucking sequel of a movie with new characters that I don't fucking understand or know? Like, what happened? What happened to Joker?
Okay.
I thought he just bailed. I was at the part where he bailed Quinn out the fucking jail. That's how I left off. Where's Joker? Was the Joker in this movie?
No. Okay, so here. So pay attention, Show, right? The whole thing about the Suicide Squad, right, is that at any point the team can change depending on the mission. You can literally these people are prisoners, they're villains. So what the whole deal is, when it wasn't a comic, is you do it, you'll get 5 years to do 5 year sentence. For some reason in the movie it's 10. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes have like 100 years on them. So,
Yeah.
So they're doing all kinds of missions to get that time shaved off. The point is, most of the time, there's different iterations of the team. The teams are, the only thing that stays pretty much the same about the team usually is Flag and Harley. That's usually the common thing. Flag, Harley, or Deadshot. Usually the most common people in it are them. It changes. It all changes. You know what I mean? The Joker was part of the last one. The Joker has nothing to do with this. Like I said, the squad changes.
This is what I'm saying. I went in there expecting something else. Like I said,
you were expecting a follow up to the shit you saw before. But with the way the team is built and the way the whole setup is, you can change wherever you want at whatever time, depending on what the mission needs. You know what I mean? The mission didn't need Diablo, even though he's dead. The mission didn't need Killer Croc. Didn't need them. This is a different mission. and then you have different pieces. It's like chess. You just got to use the right pieces. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you had Captain Boomerang.
Because we're fucking human beings, but whatever.
I agree with that. I agree with everything you said. Now, all these new characters are in the comics, correct?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, question.
Except for one, Ratcatcher 2, they made for the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That was the most annoying character to the end. She finally did something. Anyways.
Did we watch the same movie? Yeah, Joe.
She finished it. She killed the starfish with the rats. I saw the movie. Anyways, for the people that don't read the comics, if you are going to follow up the movie and actually bring in new pieces, can you at least explain what these new pieces are? Because, like I said, I was fucking lost. There was a guy throwing fucking Skittles I've never seen before. They brought back Pinhead from fucking Hellraiser. I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm like, who are these motherfuckers?
Show.
I was literally about to turn the movie off a couple of times from how lost I was.
Show.
But go ahead.
All right. So, from someone who doesn't read the comic books, I don't read it. My information comes from Cap. But here's the thing. I didn't have prior knowledge to these people before I watched the movie because Cap knows I like to watch shit naked. Like, I like to watch it without knowing anything, and then I'll figure it out when it's on there or I ask questions afterwards. I knew Polka Dot Man had an illness from intergalactic fucking things because his mother was testing on him and his brothers because they said it in the movie.
They said it in the movie.
Yeah. I knew Weasel was a weasel because they said that in the movie. King Shark was the son of a shark god. They said that in the movie.
Funniest character, that shark guy.
Savant. The Savant they didn't explain, but I kind of put together that this dude was a mathematical genius because he was able to hit angles and kill the bird with the ball.
Who was the yellow guy? Was he Elastic guy? The guy that used to stretch? He reminds me of Stretch Armstrong.
The javelin.
The javelin. No. He wasn't. No, he wasn't. No.
Okay.
You talking about Plastic Man?
I used to have a toy that used to expand.
Plastic.
That's what he looks like.
Is it Stretch Armstrong that you talking about?
Stretch Armstrong.
Okay, so
I'm telling you, I'm lost.
When you watch the movie, right, and they're literally putting together the Suicide Squad after that first bullshit one, right?
Mm-hmm.
She literally explains what Bloodshot can do. Bloodshot. That's a great comic, by the way.
Yeah, that is.
Bloodsport can do. She explains what Peacemaker can do. She explains what Polka Dot Man can do. She explains what Ratcatcher number 2 can do. She explains why they have King Shark. And, of course, Rick Flag is Rick Flag, usually the leader. But she literally says any weapon in Bloodsport's hands becomes automatically dangerous, which is absolutely repetitive because it's a fucking weapon. It's going to be dangerous regardless.
Yes.
And then he says...
But she goes through his whole story. She goes about his father training him when he was young and all that shit.
He does what I do.
I don't know how you missed the introduction. I don't know how you missed the introduction to that. She literally goes through a spiel with everybody she picks up.
No, I watched it. He said he does exactly what I do, which I was thinking the same shit. You got a motherfucker that does the same shit that Killshot does?
Once you see the movie, you understand why he went.
Oh, to fuck shit up. He needed to protect that disc. He was about to take it. It was just, see.
Okay, so what else didn't you understand?
Oh, remember
who didn't you understand? Who didn't you understand?
Not I understand, but didn't like. Last week I specifically told you I loved how Will Smith did it. And you said, oh, he Will Smith the shit out of it, which you didn't like.
Nope.
Now they put Elba's mierda in it, and he did his fucking shit, which he sounds exactly the same in every fucking movie that he plays, which is not witty, it's not funny, it's just the sexy accent. I hate this kill shot. I would have preferred Will Smith. I actually believe Will Smith was kill shot. I don't know how you said he did last week. He did it like when he shot it in the air, he smelled it. Ooh, like I believe this fool. He 007, same guy, suit.
Okay.
I got a gun. I got a sexy accent. I'll kill you. That's his guy everywhere he goes. Same walk.
I feel like you want the sexy accent most importantly. I feel like you want that accent at this point. But anyway, so look, What I'm trying to say, what I said was that Will Smith was playing Deadshot. In this one, I believe that Idris Elba was Bloodsport. I believed that he didn't like Lawler. He was pissed off at his kid, but he was doing the right thing for his kid. I believe that. When it came to Will, I did not believe he was playing Deadshot because I've read Deadshot. I've read Bloodsport. You know what I'm saying? I know the character. It was Will Smith. Will Smith is Deadshot. It wasn't Will Smith being Deadshot. It was Will, like I said with The Rock. The Rock plays a character as The Rock. You can definitely tell that's The Rock. The Rock is never going to get to the point where he's like Tom Hanks. You're like, oh, that's not The Rock. It's always The Rock.
The Mummy, maybe.
No,
The Rock.
The Scorpion King. The Scorpion King.
there was only one movie. There was only one movie that he played a character that he wasn't The Rock, and that was Faster.
Yeah, but that's because he had like 4 lines.
Sure.
He didn't have enough lines to make you convince you that that's The Rock.
Yeah.
Once he starts talking, you go, that's The Rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm starting to think, Show, that you need to watch this movie.
Again, I agree. I was going to say that at the beginning before I criticized it.
Maybe give it a second shot just for the fun of it.
Without thinking it was going to be a sequel. Basically, erase part 1 out of my mind because that's another thing I'm pissed about.
Nothing was followed up from that part, right?
Yeah, like, you don't even know me? Hi, my name is Killshot. Fool, you just met this girl. Last movie. Why are y'all introducing yourself again?
You realize Bloodsport is a different character, right?
No, Elvis. He's the same.
Elvis' character is
no, he's not the same.
He's a different character.
He's a different character.
I thought he was the same character.
No, none of these characters. The only characters that are the same are Amanda Waller, Harley Quinn, and Boomerang.
And Rick Flag.
So he does the same.
No, that's a different. Captain Stars and Stripes was in the first one.
Ah, that's right.
Yes.
Do you see how this is getting confusing?
Not really. I don't know how you got confused.
They replaced one black guy with another and changed it completely, and I didn't even notice.
Now you're typing whiteys.
Hold on. I'm going to speak up for Show here.
Yeah.
I can see how Show got confused. Because at base note, both characters are just 2 black dudes who can use guns in a really efficient manner. So they both have daughters. They're
Correct.
both in this for I could see how him not knowing the comics, he would think, oh, this is just the same guy.
I understand that, but also when he says
you realize it's 2 different characters, right?
But you just blew my mind.
I figured that out. Once he started saying it, I figured it out because he started saying, "Oh, you don't recognize me?" Like the Harley Quinn. No, she's not going to recognize a dude she's never seen before.
Yeah. See, but the thing is, the minute he said that I'm Bloodsport, you should have realized that wasn't Deadshot.
I thought they might have switched the name or something. Like I'm telling you, it was too much of a coincidence of everything. Like he said, he was spot on. I was even gonna say, his daughter was a little older this time. I was confused. As you can see.
I got a question for you. Did you not watch any coming attractions for this movie beforehand?
Nah, I went straight into the movie. I didn't even know there was a movie coming out. I didn't even know there was a trailer. My boy gave me the homework, and I went into it. Like,
Where
I like all like that.
Where the hell have you been that you didn't know there was a trailer? They've been showing this shit every 15 minutes for like the last 3 weeks.
Home? Sleeping?
Bruh.
So, new homework, Show.
Okay.
Because you know what? Your argument is valid, because I can't see things through your eyes. Watch the movies twice before you get on the podcast to review it.
Yeah, I would say watch the trailers first off.
No, just
I appreciate the fresh eyes that I bring. Like maybe somebody that did the same thing I did might watch the movie and have the same complaints I did. I don't know if you understand. Now I could go back and actually watch it and enjoy it, like I did with Infinity Wars and Endgame, which it was 2 great movies. I watched them again. Anyways,
I hear you. It's just I'm literally like mind blown that you did not know that wasn't Deadshot.
Yo, I was mind blown that you told me right now. When he told me, I was like, oh, what? No, now I understand. Like, okay, now I could dig it. Like, I gotta watch it again. It sucks that it's a coincidence. They both got girls. Ooh, my daughter. But I could dig it. I could deal with it.
What part of the movie did you like?
Yum yum. My man Shark, B. Anything with Shark. The only thing I was mad about Shark is finally he gets to eat somebody he's supposed to eat, and instead he rips them apart. Come on, Shark. That's your time, bro.
But he was chewing on the homeboy's head when he walked back to them.
Oh, I thought he just.
No, he ripped one guy apart and then started eating. Yeah, he was like literally chewing on the dude's skull when he came back, like waving, "Hey, everybody," chewing on the shit.
Yo, he was hilarious though. That was funny. When Elvis killed your boy, perfect. I like that scene. Smaller bullets.
It's funny. He gave it away. He gave away his strategy like a moron.
Yeah.
How? I know Toe was enjoying it. Toe, how did you enjoy John Cena, somebody that you do not like in this movie? So
okay,
now I could get something.
So I gotta say this. You know what? I don't mind saying this. What's up, Alex? I don't mind saying this every time because I would rather you guys know I don't like Cena. But inside the realm of the WWE and anything wrestling, I don't like Cena. Outside of it, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying?
No, he was funny.
He was funny. And he did his thing in this movie. Like I was saying before you got on Fast and Furious, anyone could have did that role. But in this movie, I see him as a peacemaker. I can see that. He did his thing.
He has a TV show coming out like next year.
Yeah.
They just rapped on it.
Cena was a twat. Yeah, he was.
I mean, but it's funny if you... I read Peacemaker like 2 comics of his, right? I'm not going to lie to you. Spot on. Because he's a douche. Spot on. Read anything about Peacemaker, you're like, yo, you're like, oh my God, somebody shoot him in the face, please.
And they did.
Yeah, and Cena said he was like, yo, it's going to be like a douchey version of Captain America. Which is true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my favorite was definitely Bloodsport. I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I understood it.
I got another complaint. And I think I heard Cap say that he liked it. And I did it. What happened to Harley Quinn? I enjoyed Harley Quinn from part 1. Sexy shorts. On the bars, on her swing, on her bars, dangerous.
All right, sure. I got to put you onto something.
Okay.
Harley Quinn has never been drawn in the comics. I'm not talking about fan fiction. I'm talking about in the comics. Has never been the sex symbol shit.
That was
she
Poison
would
Ivy.
never have worn booty shorts at all.
That was some of the guys.
You understand that she is absolutely fucking insane, right?
Yeah.
I understood that in part 1.
No one that's insane is going to be half naked when they're going to do their violent shit. It's not happening. And that's definitely that Harley that you saw in the first one, like Cap said, that's not Harley Quinn.
If y'all didn't read the comic, y'all didn't enjoy that first comic.
But Harley,
I'm not going to lie to you. I enjoy Margot Robbie, what she does with Harley Quinn, but I said it before, I did not like that Harley Quinn. I like the one Birds of Prey was cool. Like it consistently got closer to this one is the closest I've seen to Harley Quinn that I know from the comics and the animated series.
Yeah, the accent, the way she acted, her suit, everything, that was
everything. Yep.
And she originated from the cartoon. She was so well liked from the cartoon, they put her in the comics. So what we got in the cartoon is actually Harley Quinn. We never got the booty shorts or anything. Like I said earlier, Poison Ivy and Catwoman were the sex symbols. Harley Quinn was the likable cat. She was the Deadpool of the women.
Yep.
You know?
I could have said it better. It's perfect.
Yeah.
She was exactly that. You know what I'm saying? Like she was. Can you tell? Like she has like a physique, of course, but that was never her thing. Her thing was she was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And skilled. Apparently, she can scrap with the best of them, man. She go toe to toe with Catwoman with anybody. You know what I'm saying? That throws hands, but she's also insane.
With a javelin that somebody told her to hold.
And I love that scene when she was like slapping him in the face, like, who hold it for who?
That was
Clearly it's for me. You're the only one worthy, so I'm telling you to hold it for me.
Yeah.
When she started slapping him, I was like, wow, that was awesome.
That
Honestly,
accent and the way she said those words, I was like, that's my Harley Quinn.
Absolutely correct.
That is my Harley Quinn right there.
You guys were coming to save me? I could go back in. I go, that's pure Harley.
Yeah,
I can go back in and you can save me. That's Harley Quinn.
When she shot the dude,
yeah,
as bad as the guys that I pick, I knew is it. But you're gonna walk away, and I would tell you, stop screaming. I'm right here. Like you're arguing with a dead man.
I know. I like that part.
And the family guy goes, I can't believe this thing was loaded. I agree. Why you give Harley Quinn a loaded gun? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, why you put a loaded gun in the picture frame?
What is wrong with you?
Yo,
and to have it around somebody like Harley Quinn.
And that was some of the most aggressive sex I've ever seen. That whole room was destroyed. Like holy shit!
There was a lot of rage behind that sex.
I imagine.
Yeah. I mean, at least he went out with a bang.
Literally, word, couple times.
Absolutely, yeah. So, all right. So, what else? What else did you enjoy?
Some of the storyline. For some reason, I got lost. I gotta watch it again because I didn't like how the movie was flowed. I guess it must have been shot by like a specific director. Like a bubbly director. It was a bubbly movie. Like I don't know how to explain it. It was like a cartoonish looking. Like you know how Quentin Tarantino has a certain way of shooting his movies, where it's like dark red. This movie looked like it was a type of bubbly. It was a specific movie that was made like this. I forgot what the name is. It was like cartoonish but dark. Like it was like black and white. It was like a black and white movie. Cartoonish. I don't know. I don't remember the name of it.
You talking about Sin City?
Yeah, correct. Like that type of movie. That's what I was getting from this movie. I don't know why.
Well,
and I got lost. Yeah.
The guy who directed Guardians of the Galaxy directed this, James Gunn.
Okay.
That's the guy.
I didn't like that. I remember I told you last time I wanted CG, but I wanted Avengers CG. Like
no, but CGI was really good. Yeah, at one point it had better CGI than like Black Panther and some Avengers movies. Like this CGI was like if you look at King Shark, that character was on point. Damn, even Weasel was on point.
Correct.
For the 3 seconds you saw him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess I wanted more background CG. Huh? I guess I wanted more background CG.
Oh, okay.
The background CG was a little.
Well, they did. Like, Gunn has a thing of doing practical stuff when he can do it, and we put the CG in there. But Gunn is a big, and when you have like a Suicide Squad like this, you're gonna need. It's gonna be a lot more practicality than anything else, especially with with the story that they went with.
Damn, I got
the country they're invading. Because Maltese is an actual country. Fun fact, there it is. Check that.
The Bane is from there.
So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And also, this happened in the daytime. The last movie happened at nighttime.
Yeah.
Did y'all like
that? Was more impressive about the CGI to me that it was during the day and it still looked good because a lot of times that shit don't go together. CGI in daytime.
The word.
You can hide it in the dark. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, so you were saying?
Did you guys like the villain?
Which King Shark? King Shark. The starfish.
The big fish that throws little fish.
I mean,
am I the only one that was like, really? A big fish that throws other fish? And Harley Quinn jumped into his eye and didn't drown? And
you can't hold your breath for a couple of minutes?
Nah, I'm fat. Maybe 30 seconds.
I'm fat too, but she's just swimming in liquid, bro. It's not hard to do.
Listen, I would have drowned. 1 minute. Nah, she was in there for a while, floating. The rats came in to eat. They didn't no bothered by the water. It was kind
I'm
of
dying because that's not water. That's fluid. That's gross. It's really gross in there. I'm like, I want none of this.
Ate everything. That was kind of corny to me. I guess.
The starfish, I was like,
you won't get a part 2.
yeah, word. The starfish, I was like, but then when I heard that it was actually the first villain that the Avengers fought, that the Justice League fought, I was like, all right, cool. But it's so over the top. Why not have a fucking pussy armpit, starfish that shoots out baby?
Look at the movie, man. Look at the way the movie started. Where are you gonna go from that start? You can't go down. You got to keep shooting more ridiculous.
Word. You notice he didn't say nothing about the weasel.
No, he didn't.
The weasel was cool. I remember the weasel. He had a couple of parts where he was just licking himself, I guess, sitting in the plane. He was cool. He reminds me of the weasel from, well, you're going to say he's not a weasel. Weasel from Galaxy. Or the
Rocket Raccoon?
He reminded you of Rocket Raccoon.
Hey. Oh, that's what I thought. Like a burnt Rocket Raccoon.
Oh, burnt? That's a good one.
Like something happened to him up there. He got burnt. And
he got burnt and molested?
Damn.
Bro, Rocket Raccoon built all the weapons that the Guardians of the Galaxy used and shit, right? Like he's a fucking genius.
I meant looks. I didn't say the way he acts.
Dude, sure. You just compared the Honda Accord to the look of a Lamborghini. I was like, oh, they kind of remind me of each other.
A burnt Lamborghini.
This is crazy, show. This is crazy. When La Flaca and Mimi are sitting here like, don't disrespect Rocket Raccoon and don't disrespect Harley Quinn, they know who the fuck we're talking about, and you don't. It's like, holy shit.
The point you have to understand, man. We're talking about the weasel is so obscure of a character, right? Like so much doesn't matter that somebody, I forget who asked that, that the weasel thing. What are you thinking about? And I honestly felt like James Gunn was like, two things. One, this character doesn't matter so much that it would be hilarious to put him in to be a quick death. And two, I want my brother in my movie because the brother did the motion capture for him and Rocket. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the one that's doing all the things. So you're like, I'm over here like, I'm trying to see where you're coming from, comparing Weasel to Rocket, and I'm like, okay, I get it. From your perspective, you know what I'm saying?
Just look wise, not the character. I don't want to compare the character.
What up, Kenny?
Character.
If you want to talk about looks wise, like he looks like the Chris Tucker Friday cracked out version of Rocket Raccoon. I get it, but when you was like he's just a burnt Rocket Raccoon, then it's like hold up now,
wait a minute,
time to fuck out, time to fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like Rocket Raccoon was fucking Groot's father. Don't make me have to put these hands on you, sir.
Yep.
All right. That was my. I'm gonna watch it again because I'm being too harsh, I guess. And I thought about that when I was listening.
No, we're not saying you're being too harsh. Like you missed a lot of information that could have helped you along the way to the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like when you said you didn't understand what everybody does, that's really important.
Yeah,
like it's a good important plot device, like to lead you.
And they took out their sweet time to explain what people do. Like they explained it to you.
Yeah, I was there.
But were you paying attention?
No, I gotta.
That might help a little bit.
When I started, when you start getting pissed because a movie's going a way that you didn't want it to go. Wait a minute, where's Joker? Yeah, I waited all this time to see what happened. You bailed her out. What's going to happen? You gave me. I'm waiting.
Sure. Let me ask you a serious question. What in the original Suicide Squad movie made you think that the Joker was going to have anything to do if the Suicide Squad went on another mission?
Well, the ending of it, he breaks into the jail, and that's
to
how
get Harley Quinn out. He didn't join the team.
Right. No, I'm saying he's stealing her. So now, technically, the team has a problem. So I'm guessing they was going to address that problem. Is either we kill Joker because he keeps stealing our girl. I don't know.
You thought they were gonna go after the Joker to get Harley Quinn back.
Didn't they do that with the helicopter? I mean, he didn't shoot her.
That
was his friend.
Did you not see Birds of Prey?
No.
They broke up. The Joker and Harley Quinn broke up. That movie actually is the continuation. But let me put it to you this way. You know why this movie is called The Suicide Squad and not Suicide Squad 2? Because this is their apology for that piece of shit they gave out the last time.
Oh, erase the one.
Yeah, this is not part 2. This is we wanted to do this, but what happened was some dumb motherfuckers made us do the other thing.
Other one.
Yeah.
Damn, even Krills looks surprised. This is some shit.
Word. And just for the record, Mimi goes, fuck Joker.
Yikes. And I told you I liked that Joker, and y'all told me I hated that portrayal of him.
No.
Oh, that's right. You did say you liked that Joker. That's right.
Hey, that was a little tight. I didn't get to see him.
He was more Black Mask, but you know what? Hey, man, everybody got this shit, but you should have asked us before you watch this movie if this is a continuation of the other one or if it's something different.
I should have.
Yep.
It's my apology.
I'm telling you, if you would have watched one coming attraction, you would not have been confused.
Nope. I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to watch the movie again.
And watch our review, so that way you can understand what's going on in the movie. Hey, one character we didn't mention was the Thinker.
Yeah, Thinker. Yeah, Thinker.
He was also in it, and that's our review of him, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, it was funny. Like, I never liked the Thinker in the comics, so when he showed up, and the actor that plays him, I do like. I'm a fan of the actor that plays him. But, like, he was supposed to be this big plot device moving thing. Like, he was supposed to move and I was like, this movie could have really done without you.
Oh, yeah.
It could have really not had you in it.
Yeah.
It could have been just some other shit happening. Like, I didn't really need you. Which is horrible because, like I said, I like the actor. He's really good. But I'm like, I really don't care.
The Weasel played more of an important role than he did.
Well, if you would have put the Weasel in for at least 20 more minutes, like if he would have survived and showed up, and then King Shark eats him, perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
King Shark's like, we really don't need you. We already got me, so you can probably die.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I forgot to tell you my favorite part.
I'm a little bit worried about what this is going to be.
I am also. I don't. What's your favorite part?
I have an idea.
When they all get together, boom, they kill everybody. Boom, bam, boom. Yo, we here to save you. Yo, I'm here with my homegirl.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all killed my whole family.
Yeah.
I was rolling.
I made mention to that earlier. Yeah, that was funny.
Yo, I was rolling. It was like, yo, we took everybody out. Nah, this is my girl. She was saving me. That was all her fam. Yo, I was just
dying because Bloodsport goes, are you drinking tea? What the fuck are you doing, son?
Yeah, my favorite part was people. I didn't see no people. You saw people? I didn't see no people. They went to the store. That's my shit. Did you want a Coke? They were going to the store. Yo, come back. You want something? I didn't see no people. You saw people? Nah, they on break. Yeah, they on break.
That shit was fucking. Yeah. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
You just like, literally, like at least 20 people got murdered.
Yeah, and doing nothing.
Nobody heard. And like we said before, nobody heard shit.
Nobody heard the fire, the screaming, the explosion, the electricity, nothing.
That question was hilarious too. How did you guys get close? What was it she said? She asked her, how did you get to me with all my guards?
With no one alerting me. Yo, so Mimi set a rule. She said, "Show is not allowed to watch movies unsupervised anymore." We're gonna have to get somebody to watch it with him.
She might have a point there.
Yeah.
Excellent job.
And she said live movie watch night needs to be Mondays. Yo, you know you want to do that shit?
I would love that, just to be like, yo, show, pay attention.
Yo, we can do this shit like on Discord or something, like the way I project my screen to y'all on Mondays. Yeah. We just play the movie that we're gonna review and everybody watch it, and then we can fucking review it.
And then we'll review it all together.
And we'll just throw little secrets at show, like show that happened in the comic.
Yeah, absolutely. That's my fault. I agree. That happened in the comic. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, show, pay attention. This is important.
Yo, yeah, and they Kenny goes when the weasel just woke up at the end of the movie. He was like, "What the fuck?" And he just starts running around. And Polka Dot seeing his mom was fucking hilarious and uncomfortable.
I'm telling you, son, unsettling and haunting. I was like, I don't want the main villain in the Karen video game. I don't want none of that smoke. I'm good.
Yo, Mimi has a good point. Show, how did you feel about one of the most important characters in this movie, Milton?
Which one is Milton? Uh-oh.
He was with them almost the whole time.
He was the guy who drove the van.
They killed the guy, and they was like, who's Milton? The same way I did. Who's Milton?
Not gonna lie to you.
That's Milton.
I do not understand why a guy in sandals and a shirt decided to go with these guys that have weapons. No sense to me. But I'm in it. I'm with it. Once he shot him, I was like, oh shit, that's right. He's still with him. Why?
I'm gonna put it this way here. When shit is falling apart, you have an army coming to kill you. A whole bunch of shit is going to hell. Where the fuck is the safest place to be? Where all the people with the guns you know are not gonna shoot you.
Correct.
I felt like you should have hit that first. But then again, at one point, all that shit came down and that van probably got destroyed anyway. So Milton would have been dead regardless. Either Milton was going to get shot to death or crushed to death. Period.
That shit was hilarious.
My man Polka Dot Man was all about Milton. He's like, yo, what's your big deal with Milton? What's your problem? Like, he came and helped us when he didn't need to. Nobody asked him to.
Yo, my part was.
What are you talking about?
My part was when Harley poked the head out the cube. She goes, "Oh, him? That's
yeah. I know
him. That's right. Yeah, he was with us.
Perfect guy. I was.
Oh man.
And then Harley telling Bloods,
"Who's Milton?"
Yeah.
The shirt. Who's Milton?
Harley calling Bloodsport, "I'll be your friend, Milton. That's not my name. You just spent 3.5 hours saying that was your name."
He goes, "No, we didn't." Yo, I love the fact that he's mad one line. No, we didn't. We didn't do that. Get in the goddamn helicopter. You're pissing me off.
And just for the record, his real name is Dubois.
Dubois.
There you go. There you go.
Have you ever seen Hard Target? Van Damme's name, Dubois.
See? Yo, there's a lot of Van Damme in this dude. Bloodsport, Dubois.
Yeah.
Like,
Dubois, yeah.
Yo.
There's another reference to him, too, and I completely forgot. Yeah, and I was like, yo, that's like a Van Damme thing. Yeah. Clearly, whoever made Bloodsport, huge Van Damme fan.
Yes. Definitely.
Okay, what you tell me.
For real. Yo, Show, what did you think of the line that Bloodsport said when he goes, "Fuck your mission"?
I can't remember that part.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a laugh of a man who didn't even hear it.
You see? I can't remember. See, at least I ain't lie to you.
But you know what was happening there? That's also the part right after that is when they started telling him why they're picking the characters and what they do. So that's how I knew he didn't know that.
Yeah.
It was literally the next scene where he goes around to go picking the guy.
Were you taking a shit when that part happened? And you just came back?
Were you watching a movie and just like blanked out? I mean, no, I just want to know.
I'll be honest with you. Maybe I was playing a video game at the same time and looked down for a second. But I was watching the movie. As you can hear, before you told me anything about the movie, I told you most of it. I told you why I was confused about it. I told you how he died.
Oh, look, I have a question, Sho. You said you got lost in the plot of the movie. At what point did you get lost?
I got lost in this is the problem. I went in there expecting something. When it didn't happen, I was confused and bothered. So I'm like, okay, let me continue watching the movie. Lost, confused and bothered, and irked. You ever watch the movie Irked? Like,
no, I understand that. I understand that you got that. This turned out to be not what you were expecting. Mm-hmm. But what I don't understand is how you lose where the movie's going.
Because once I figured out that it was a totally different movie,
you just stopped paying attention.
No, then I'm trying to figure out. Okay, this is a different movie. Now I have to figure out who the hell these new motherfuckers are. So I'm moving on to that now. And where did they come from?
I picture
and where
it.
did the other characters go?
Yeah,
and then
I picture it. This is when they're walking down in the white rain out of the bus, and they have the superhero moment right before they get into the fucking building, and this is Show going, those aren't the same ones from the first movie. Who the fuck are these people?
But what's funny about that show is that's the end of the movie.
Nah, but I was thinking that at the beginning, not at the end.
Oh shit!
And then I got lost in the.
I want to say two things, Show.
Go ahead.
I appreciate the shit out of you, first and foremost, for coming on when you did, being honest, and the fact that you're here to review a movie that you missed the plot to. Is fucking hilarious,
yes,
brother.
Yes.
I appreciate you coming in here all half-assed, started playing the video game, but yet you're upset that there was no Joker.
Yeah. You know something? That's our fault, Lay.
Yeah.
You know why that's our fault? Because last week, Show didn't show up to the comic book podcast because he was afraid that he didn't know anything and he didn't want to ruin the flow. So, like dicks, me and Lay gave him confidence. Come on, ask questions. There's no such thing as a wrong question. You know, you get to learn. And Show said, beautiful. I'm going to take that as I'm going to review a movie I didn't fucking watch. And tell you I didn't like it. Because, Show, you missed the plot. You didn't know who the fuck was in it. You didn't watch the movie.
No, I swear to you, I did.
The movie was on while you were in the room. At this point, that's the only credit you get for it. It was playing while you were in the room.
It was in your background.
This is why I was telling you I wish I would have watched this last night and not on Monday. I remember I texted you right after because it was very fresh on Monday. Everything I had, and I should have wrote it down because I had explanation. I went into the movie. I was watching it as a critic, not as somebody enjoying the movie. So I'm watching it. And I was thinking I had so much. I remember I texted you. I was like, yo, I wish the power was today. And it was crazy because I had a lot more to say about this.
You could have took some notes. You have the book. You have the book. You take the notes for the wrestling.
The facts.
Yeah.
Nah, I got the little book. I'm going to do that next time. I'm going to write it down because I had a lot more critiques, but I got to watch the movie again because, like I said, it started off wrong. I didn't even know who the black character was the same black character.
Yo, that's a racist. That's like
no.
I'm just saying that's some tiny whitey racist shit. They put a black guy in it, so I figured it was the same one as the first movie.
He had the same black daughter that is for her and all that. Like that's not every character.
Every black guy has the same black daughter.
They didn't have no white kids. They didn't have no white little boys.
Because I was black and so is Will Smith.
Where'd you get white kids in the first movie?
No, I'm just saying. He's saying that it seems like it's okay to give every black character a black daughter. It's also.
It's not okay to give a black daughter. You can only give one.
Hold up. Back up the race card here.
The white kid show.
Back up the race card. What did you want him to have? A mulatto kid or something like that? Like a fucking Russian kid? You want Idris Elba's character to have a Russian kid? That's what you wanted, man.
Porridge. Can I have more porridge, Dad? Bloodshot, can I have more porridge?
Do you know how biology works?
What race are your kids,
Hold
Joe?
on. Wait a minute. Did you miss human reproduction exactly the way you missed the movie? Like, you missed that whole part of life. How genes work and DNA works.
Yeah.
You missed that?
He went into the classroom and was like, yo, this started off wrong. I thought this was the calculus.
He said, I didn't like the way this class started. I stopped paying attention.
I'm going to play a video game.
He went in, saw a black teacher, was like, yo, I thought you were the teacher from last class.
I'm not paying attention.
Wait a minute, you teach math too? That's crazy.
Yeah, I thought only one black person could teach math.
No, that's not me. Clearly.
Holy
Right,
shit, they gave him
I
the
don't like where
same.
this is going. I'm out.
They gave him the same black daughter.
Holy.
They gave him the same black daughter. I can't believe that came out your mouth, Joe.
I don't know. I said they gave a character.
No, you said the same black daughter, bro. Yo,
Yeah.
we're gonna play this back later, by the way.
Verbatim, bro. Due to state law, the black man has to have a black kid. Unless he
It has to be the
adopted.
same kid.
Yes,
The
the same kid. Holy shit! What up, Alex? Oh man, yo, this one. I'm so glad that that Krills right now is a picture and not him, because we would have had to explain this to Krills. Krills would have been broken mentally right now, trying to figure out what the fuck you're talking about. Holy.
I will be watching this again.
The same black
Oh my
daughter.
god.
Yo, Joe, I can't wait to hear your review when you get around to watching The Suicide Squad. Because I'm telling you, it's a good movie. When you finally watch it, I can't wait to hear what you got to say about it.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. And I hope you realize that the characters are not the same, first and foremost.
And
Not even the black daughter's the same.
yes,
No, I know
there's
that.
more
The
than
other
one
one
black
is younger.
character in DC.
Yes, yes.
Do they all have black daughters?
No, they don't.
Different
don't
ones,
fight for?
completely different ones.
That they
No,
love
not-
and fight for?
What up, Gordo?
This is the only reason I'm here for. It's the same shit.
It's a.
And they
Did you not
manipulate
hear
the
them
way.
curse at each other? He clearly wasn't there because of love.
Yeah, you love your
there was some hatred going on in that scene where they were talking to each other. Did
What?
you see them talk to each other?
No, he didn't hear him
He
though.
was going to jail. He was
That's
going
right.
to
You know
jail.
what's funny? Once again, all that led into the introduction of the character.
Yeah. That was right before the fuck your mission.
She was going to jail. I remember.
Okay.
Uh,
I remember.
Did she
Because
look
it-
like?
it-
Did she look like the girl from part one?
She
No.
because the girl from part one didn't go to jail.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
That's what separated them. If she would have went to jail in part one, it would have been the same black girl.
Same black girl. She's just a little older. She grew up and went to jail.
I can't wait for tomorrow's podcast. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Yes, I am so glad I'm here. So glad I showed up, man.
I have time. I'm glad I'm
Holy
gonna have
shit.
time to watch whatever it is we have to watch for tomorrow.
Yo, what movie are we reviewing next week?
We're reviewing The Last Dragon next week. And show a fucking week in advance, I'm telling you. We're reviewing The Last Dragon.
Not Raya and the Last Dragon.
Yeah. The character that you're named after is in this movie. He is not Deadshot.
Sure enough.
Neither is the little child that says, "Take your hand off my woman." That's
Sure
not
enough.
Bloodsport. The black woman in this movie that Bruce Leroy is trying to get with is not their daughter. Okay? Just clarifying this for you.
That's not Diana Ross' daughter?
Now,
No.
Okay.
also, so you know beforehand, we're also going to recast this movie with current day actors.
What?
Current day actors.
What?
You have to be alive.
Yeah. I don't want Richard Pryor to be your fucking show enough. Okay?
No.
Okay?
Wow.
You know? All right? Yes, the 1985 Last Dragon. The Bruce Leroy right up here. We're gonna do the Last Dragon because apparently it's too difficult for the new movies for sure. So.
Okay, show in all fairness, the movie's not that long. And it's fairly simple, like straightforward. You know what I mean? Has great music.
Wonderful music.
But you have to pay fucking attention.
Word, and it's free to pay attention.
So we can discuss it.
You talking about the last?
Just a little detail. Just a little detail.
The movie I'm named after. Are you serious?
Yeah, the villain of the movie is Shonuff.
Yes,
me.
The Shogun of Harlem.
The Shogun of Harlem. Yes. So now you can literally go, at least I know who I'm named after.
Am I the meanest?
No, you definitely ain't the prettiest, by the way.
My man said, am I the meanest? Keep that shit to yourself, Joe. Keep that shit to yourself.
Yo, I just saw Mimi said she wants whatever you're smoking, son. Whatever you're smoking, she wants that smoke. No, shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, son. They in my bag, ain't my cup of tea. But shit, I wanted to. I want to forget a complete movie myself, so I can be watching and be taken aback by it.
Yo, my man, he's gonna come back with such a different take when he watches this movie for the first time.
I will. I agree because I'm upset that I really thought that was the same character. I just thought they recasted him like the mother of Fresh Prince. It just bring somebody else and call her the same thing.
Show he didn't even look the same.
The gear wasn't the same. Nothing about him was the same, bro.
He didn't have the mask.
Accent. Did you not hear that thick ass accent, bro?
That's what I told.
That British accent. Will Smith didn't have an accent.
That was the beginning of my complaint. That accent, the one that you said I wanted.
In a movie studio, would replace a character with a completely different character and be like, yo, it's the same guy.
We're talking about Show. Yes, they would do that. Show would believe that.
No. What I thouk they did is they kept the same character and changed the guy that played it.
I'm thinking like War Machine, like what they did with War Machine. How they got a completely different actor for it.
Yeah, like Hulk. That's what I thought they did.
Like Hulk, yeah. But the reason I said War Machine and thing is because they replaced a black man with another black man. That's the reason I said that one.
Oh, but they didn't have the same daughter.
That's how done Cheeto, you know. So I think I'm thinking like I'm trying to help our show here. I'm thinking he's probably thinking something like that.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
That is correct.
You know, like remember, and it happened the exact same way. It was a light-skinned African American gentleman and then a darker fella. But while that is the same character, the other one didn't have a fucking accent.
No,
and the costume's completely different.
And they had the same name.
When I came in, I called them Killshot. I don't know if you heard me.
Yeah, you said Killshot. And I was like, it's funny. That is a character from a whole other thing, but no, that wasn't him.
I don't expect you to know the names of these characters, so I didn't catch on that.
But I would expect you to know that they're different characters, at least.
So this is all right. So I'm part psychic. So I could have been a doctor. I have all the facts, and I'm part psychic. Yo, you guys are knowing more about me than I am right now at this moment. I can see how you watched this movie and how you prepared for it. The Suicide Squad, I got this. This is part 2. I just fucking talk about the characters from part 1. Throw it on, kids. And just hearing shit, and at the end, you see a big-ass shark walking around eating somebody's head going, who the fuck is this? Rewind real quick. When the fuck did Will Smith turn to an Ozzy? What happened to the booty shorts? How many black people are in this? And that's exactly how you watch Suicide Squad.
Oh, don't forget the most important question that he asked. Why does every black character have a black child?
Yeah.
A black daughter at that. Could have been a boy. Could have been like Power, 50 Cent, Kanan. Was it Kanan? No, it was the other guy. It was Ghost. My bad. Could have been a boy.
Yo, Kenny
let me
said.
Ask you a question, Show. Don't you have a daughter?
Yeah.
So then it's feasible that more than one person could have a daughter, right?
Oh, so you trying to say every black guy has a daughter now?
I mean,
I'm not
you
saying
got one.
everybody. It's feasible that more than one person can have a daughter.
Oh shit!
I agree. That they could be controlled by.
My face is starting to hurt, man.
Yo,
I'm laughing. I'm sorry.
Oh, you saw it. All right, cool.
No, I'm not gonna go ahead, man.
No, I was gonna tell you what Kenny said, but you replied to him. So
no, you can say it though, but it's true.
yeah, he said less frustration is like him telling his kids to take a bath. It's like holy shit. Oh
because
man,
you know what it is? It's just a little nuances that tells you it's a different character, and you're like,
yo, bro.
I love it, man. I'm so happy I'm here. I can't. I'm happy because the frustration is completely worth it.
Yo, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for fucking show to come next week and be like, yo, this tall black guy wasn't even named Bolo. Why the fuck was he in this movie?
Yeah. Bruce Lee wasn't in this movie.
Yeah.
You look like a Jackson.
Yeah.
You look like a Jackson. Oh my God! I can't wait to review. I can't wait to review that one and then show believes it's Suicide Squad. You do Bloodsport?
For real?
Yeah.
Oh
You're
yeah.
like, yo, what's Idris Elba? No, it's character's name. Focus. We're shifting now, bro.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Next week is his favorite movie, so he is very critical. Oh man, I missed one line. Hey man, what happened if I say it wrong?
You did say it wrong.
You see, he flipped on me. He ain't say it like that.
He didn't.
What line was it? What line was it?
Hey, my man, what it looked like?
What it look like? You see?
Oh yeah.
This motherfucker said, "Hey, my man, what's happening?" When the fuck he turned to Fat Albert, bro?
Yeah. And he did it like in 3 different voices. Hey, my man, what it look like?
Hey, my man, what it? Hey, my man, what it look like? Hey, my man, what it look like?
And then, my favorite part, he does it like he normally speaks. Hey, my man, what it look like? What? What was you practicing for? You didn't even do it.
Word. You want to play craps like Soul Brother number 1? Come on, son. Holy shit, bro.
Come back for next week.
That movie I can watch at any point, anytime. Like, it will never be on the background. Like, I would watch it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up watch it, because I have to.
Yo,
love that shit.
I got the regular one.
Yep.
And the fucking Blu-ray.
Nice.
And the fucking Blu-ray. I ain't fucking around. I used to have 2 of these and have one in my car because I had a DVD player in the car. But
damn, everywhere I go.
Word, you fuck around, bro. Fuck around. And just for leg.
Nice. That's another one. No retreat, no surrender.
That's right. And Kenny. And Kenny. Yeah. No Holds Barred Blu-ray, baby. 30th edition.
My man Rip.
Yes. I had this shirt.
Is that it? That was like.
Yep. I had this shirt, bro. I don't know where the fuck it's at though. WWE was selling the shirt, the Rip'em shirt. WWE a couple years ago was selling the Rip'em shirt. I caught that shit. Kenny over here talking about fuck Hogan.
Yo,
go ahead.
I wanted to ask you a question. Is that the movie where he does the blind eye shit?
No, that was Bloodsport.
Okay.
Not the character from the movie you didn't watch.
Absolutely correct.
All right, Mimi says she's going to bed tonight. Was hilarious. That's what we do, Mimi. We're about to get our own segment on Comedy Central, just the adult version, because there's no way we could do this shit without cursing.
Absolutely not.
Word.
Not at this level at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Straight dark. Like the characters in the movie show. Dark.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, I gotta go as well.
All right.
Oh.
All right, Cap.
We're good one, Cap.
Yeah.
I'm glad I stuck around for show's review of a movie about a squad that dies.
Show review Taken. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Cap, before you go, wasn't the squad built to fight Batman?
No.
Okay, I thought originally that's what this
No,
was
no.
for.
So this team is literally any mission that is that the superheroes can't go on, but you don't, it might be too dangerous and you don't feel like sending real people. They get these villains to do it because if they succeed, cool. If they die, it doesn't matter. That's literally what this team is built for.
Gotcha. Suicide.
And they're mostly like black ops shit that you don't want people knowing that you got espionage and shit like that.
Like if you find the villain dead there, they're going to be like, oh, he was probably part of it. So it's not a big deal for them. Like, they don't really
They're the original Expendables.
They're expendable assets. Pretty much.
Cool.
All right. I'm out, guys.
Good
All
night.
right, Cap. Appreciate you.
Peace, boss.
Peace.
Oh, yeah. That was fun times there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely want to thank Show for being Show.
Oh, yeah.
But on this level, Show, the level of showness that you brought tonight is something I wasn't ready for, but I respect and I appreciate.
You know something? I thought he wasn't going to show up. I sent you the invitation just in case, but I knew you wasn't going to show up. And then you showed up and you watched the wrong movie.
But I showed up.
You seriously came in here and just like, yo, blew my mind on a level that I've. It's been a long time, bro. It's been a long time, brother. Because I'm like, wait, what? What do you mean Harley Quinn doesn't recognize Bloodshot? She doesn't know the dude.
That's why I was like, yo.
I'm not gonna recognize somebody I don't know. Hi, I'm Harley Quinn. I was like, yeah, how you doing? Bloodsport. How's it going? I don't know who you are.
No shit.
Then you said the daughter thing. I was like, oh, so you fell asleep halfway through the show. That's what happened. That's like the Bill Burr thing. There's always fucking one that falls asleep halfway through. Were you not paying attention to me as I was starting this comedy special? That's exactly what this was.
Oh man.
God.
I do appreciate y'all though. Yeah, been helping me a lot because.
No, yeah, I mean, like I said, yo, listen, look, like you asked, what you didn't understand, you asked and we explained it, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's at the end of the day, that's what matters. At least you know more now than you did when you didn't watch the movie.
A lot more. I'm actually, you guys clear everything up, and I go back like our tier list. There was a lot of times that I would be like trash or this is great, and then I heard your explanation, and would honestly bring me down to earth. Like, okay, I understand what he's saying. I understand where that came from. So same thing with this movie. When I heard y'all talking nice about it before I even talked my shit, it was like, wait a minute. I was already confused instantly. Wait a minute. Did we watch the same movie? I already knew I had fucked up. And this was when he knew. Oh, man. That was exactly the point where I knew I was fucked up. As soon as I heard you guys give it, I heard even Krills, he gave it an A+ or B+. I was like, wait a minute. Did we hear that? But I appreciate it. Yeah. Like I said, I've been watching a lot of stuff back and getting a new perspective, especially on wrestling. I haven't watched wrestling like this a lot. In a while.
Yeah.
Yo, I wish you was here to give your critique of this movie first.
For real? I thought I might have ruined.
No.
Stuff.
No. Because that would have made this entire podcast something different. We would have broke records with the amount of people coming in here just based off of the energy that me, Lay, and Cap had.
And Cap.
Yeah. Like they're asleep right now with their daughters, their black daughters. So they didn't feel the energy, but the looks on our faces. I don't know if you can tell.
Did.
But we were all like, "What?"
I could tell when Lay walks away. I don't see him. I'm like, something is wrong.
Yeah, I'm trying to gather.
I know.
I'm trying to understand and gather what I'm witnessing, but mostly what I'm hearing. And I have a very expressive face, and then I'm just like but you gotta watch the fucking. It's just, it's completely worth it because I'm also laughing so hard my face hurts at this point. Like it really hurts. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that kind of shit.
We gave him a math test, and my man said green leaves on a tree. What's 5? Yeah, what's 5 plus 5? J. Edgar Hoover. What? Where did this come from?
Who assassinated Kennedy? The color purple. What? No, that's not it.
Oh shit!
I tried.
Oh my god, it was awesome.
Nah, I'm gonna watch that again tonight again.
It was awesome.
And tomorrow I'll do a little part at the end.
Do you work tomorrow, show? Just asking. Just wondering.
No. Today I didn't work today either. I was
You should definitely watch the movie.
Yeah, at least once.
I will.
And try not to play any video games when you do it.
Yeah, give it the attention.
Give it, yeah. And it's funny because it's 2 hours and 12 minutes, but like Vince said, it doesn't feel it.
Yeah, it goes by fast.
I mean, it goes by pretty quick. You know what I mean?
I'll watch it again with the kids.
Yeah.
They wanted to watch it.
And don't forget about what we're doing tomorrow night, by the way.
No. I wanted to apologize about today. I was in the MetLife. Stuck in traffic.
That's fine.
I sent you a message in the wrong.
I saw it. I was like, yeah.
Like, oh, man.
No, that's cool. I get that part. I can understand that.
Maybe you like.
Yeah.
But Joe, just for future reference, for tomorrow's reference, I have 14 matches already written down.
I have about 10.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this fast action. If you can't think of a match, we'll come back to you. Shoot the match. Boom, 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 rapid fire. Because yesterday killed me. Like 6 hours of picking what was the best movie. Deadass was at work like this. I was out, bro.
Nah, man, yeah, I was. At one point, I was standing up, and I kind of like nobody noticed. I was like by myself, and all of a sudden I just do. Okay, maybe I should sit down. I don't need to be standing up right now.
Word.
All right. Yeah. What's tomorrow's homework so I can be ready?
How many times?
No, just do it.
Matches. No, I'm just saying.
Okay, we're gonna do fantasy matches again. Booking fantasy matches again.
Okay.
Alive, dead, whatever. Different organizations. You know what I mean? You book matches that you want to see. Any type of match, ladder, cage, blindfold match. As stupid as that shit is, but whatever floats your boat, whatever tickles your pickle.
Okay.
And we're gonna do some of the most racist gimmicks ever.
Yeah.
And God knows they're all in WWE pretty much. Some in WCW, but mostly WWE.
And we're also gonna
everybody with the movie thing. My bag, we're just helping our show right now.
Yeah. He needs this. He needs this more than you guys need it.
We're advertising for tomorrow.
And we're also going to talk about a little bit about Rampage because that debuts on Friday.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And, it's funny, and it debuts, the second one is in Chicago, so everybody's aiming for Punk that day.
Yeah.
So, we can dabble in that. Oh, also the NXT, the releases.
Oh, yes, we could do that.
The releases and the whole thing going on with Adam Cole and Pete Dunne about their contracts expiring.
Oh, that happened to Pete Dunne also? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're in the same situation, like, Cole said he'll like do it until SummerSlam. Like he was gonna go without a contract until SummerSlam.
He wants to put over by
with Riley, and then Dunn's doing the same thing. Like, yo, if at any point you put me somewhere, I'm good, but they're definitely gonna have to restructure the contract or just leave. That's it.
Or
his girlfriend waiting for him.
Yeah, Cole's girlfriend is in AEW, and he has mad people that he knows over there. Mad people.
Oh, yeah.
He used to be in Bullet Club, so he knows Ken, he knows the Young Bucks,
I heard his contract is up, and he's supposed to Vince, though. He might stay. We'll speak about it tomorrow. Allegedly.
Yeah, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Apparently him and Vince had a meeting, and Vince really likes him, but, Cole is like, yeah, I get that, but if I go to the main roster, you probably fuck it up anyway.
Well, Cole is one of those midgets that Vince McMahon wanted to get rid of anyway.
Bronson, you didn't hear that?
Yeah, Bronson Reed.
Those indie midgets.
Yes, Bronson Reed apparently is an indie midget also. A 350 pound, 6 foot something guy is an indie midget.
Yeah. I was not aware of that. I was like, yo, surprised by that one.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, they got rid of some young dudes too.
Yeah. And
I'm like, okay.
He wants bigger, younger guys. So the main event for SummerSlam is a 57-year-old versus a 45-year-old. Just remember that one.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah.
So he wants younger, bigger guys that he can masturbate to.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's Vince's thing.
Word. On that note, you want to cut the podcast here for the review, and then we'll save all this for tomorrow?
Yes,
Absolutely,
sir.
yeah.
Word. All right. There you go. Yo, also, guys, because you're probably going to be here tomorrow anyway, laughing at us. If you have any fantasy matchups that you want to say, bring them in here, too. We would love to hear them.
Absolutely, yeah. Can't wait.
Word.
Show might even be ready.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I might watch UFC. You never know. Watch the wrong sport.
Word.
Hey. Come and watch. Come and find out.
Word. Kenny just realized that Krill's and Cap left. I left. Their picture gets frozen on there, so I left it there. I was like, you know what? It's better than a black box.
Yeah.
When Kenny was here, we did the same thing to him.
Yeah, that's true, Kenny. We left you up there.
Yeah, word. You thought you left. We pulled you back from work. Yeah.
Word.
What's up tomorrow at 9:00, guys? Make sure y'all tune in.
Same Knucklehead time, same Knucklehead channel.
Absolutely.
Just the different black daughter.
Yes. Absolutely.
No.
All right, yo, guys. Friendly Neighborhood Knucklehead signing out. Peace, everybody. Where the fuck is this shit at?
See ya mañana.
That's right.
Bruh.
There you go.
He lost his buttons again, apparently.
Oh, you fucked up my shit.
I always fuck up this shit.
Word, you talking shit. My shit was about to smack you.
What? You shoot?
Damn
That
sure.
was hilarious.
Yeah, next time we do a review about a movie show, watch it at least once. At least the first half.
I will. And I watched the trailers too. My apologies.
Oh, man.
Yo, you guys get surprised. I know y'all was up late.
Yeah, you are so lucky that